Cole to just
Is mine on? I'm good. I think so.
cook everybody. And then he kind of
No, you know what messed it up is, you're right. He did like give you a lead off for months of like the next nigga that stepped in the way is gonna get it. So I get it. But I just feel like he
You talking
wanted
about Kendrick
to just,
or Cole?
No, Cole. Like when he was doing all them features and all that.
Exactly.
I
This is your
respect
time
that,
to
I get that.
shine.
But I just think that
Yeah.
where Kendrick, I feel like Kendrick hit him up and was like, "This is where
Stay
I'm
out of
going."
that. Stay out of that.
And then Cole was like, "Ah, man, I ain't trying to do it."
Yo, we in for an episode.
Like they talking about kids.
Yo, Jesse, I gotta cut you off because we live. Welcome back to the 10 Lions podcast. I'm your boy Jelani Lion. This is episode 38. In this episode, we will be discussing J. Cole's new song, Jay-Z's Innocence, A$AP Rocky's Innocence, Tory Lanez message from prison, and more. Can't forget the games we got in store, so make sure you watch all the way into the end so you don't miss a single thing. Also subscribe, comment, like, and share. Introducing the Kingston Legends is in the building right now. Okay, we got Sally Sell right in front and center, and we got Jesse Kenny back in the building. Yo, these are two of my brother Jeffrey's best friends, and I'm super blessed and honored and appreciative to have y'all on the podcast. Thank y'all for coming through. How y'all feeling?
Good.
Salute. Appreciate it.
Do y'all got any words of wisdom that y'all want to give to the people that could be watching now or in the future? Any words of wisdom at all?
We both him.
Okay.
We come from all this. We represent Exit 19.
Okay.
Seen a lot. I seen Jesse grow. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Just saying.
That's crazy.
And again, being close to your bro. Rest in peace to him, because we did a lot together too. From sports to the clubs, you know what I mean, to the streets. So seeing his kids and all that, like, strictly family, you know what I mean? And the town ain't the same.
That's a fact.
At all. But if you want truths, you'll get that from us.
Facts.
Glad you said that.
Facts.
Jesse, anything? Words of wisdom if you got any?
Man, chin up, chest out. Keep pushing forward. That's really it.
Fire. So now the real question is, Sel, you said it perfectly. You said y'all him. You said you're him for sure, and you would attest, you would vouch for Jesse as being him too. But let's figure out between the two of y'all who is more him than the other. I got a game for y'all. It's a podcast classic. Before we get into the topics, it's a podcast classic. It is a letter game. It's general knowledge. Every answer starts with the same letter. Y'all want to pick the letter? Come on, we about to get into it. We about to get the nitty gritty real quick. Hold on. What y'all got? Give me a letter.
What's the concept?
General knowledge. General.
T.
T? You good with that, Sel?
That's cool.
That's cool. That's fine. Here we go. All right, so I'm gonna give y'all. Let me make sure y'all understand. Every answer starts with the letter T. So y'all let me know. Y'all got. I'm gonna give y'all a hint. I'm gonna give y'all the basis of the answer or what you're like gonna be guessing or for the answer, and y'all get every answer starts with the letter T. Do y'all understand that? All right, bet. And the first 1 to 10 is the winner. 0-0. Biggest city in Canada.
Toronto.
1 for Jesse. Okay. Norse god of thunder. Who's really him? This is gonna be a good one.
Thor.
Thor is correct. That's 2 for Jesse. 2-0. First name of rapper Shakur.
Tupac.
Okay, 2-1. 2-1. I like that.
Fight back.
U.S. state where everything's bigger. Pause.
Tallahassee.
That's crazy.
State, Tennessee.
Also wrong.
Texas.
Texas.
Oh, I
say
didn't
that.
say Texas.
That's great.
I thought you said city. Yeah, I was bugging.
Well, you got there. You got there. That's 3-1.
Yeah.
We going to 10, so. Capital of Japan.
Tokyo.
That's 4-1. Best selling Russian video game of all time.
Russian.
Tetris.
fucking up. What's that, 5-1?
Yeah.
Yo, Sal! Yo, Sal, this is not looking good.
He's a gamer.
He's making it hard.
He's
What
a
he
gamer.
saying?
That's crazy.
Who's really him? Region that is home to Dracula. If y'all got kids, this is a low-key an easy one.
Transylvania.
That's the one.
Yeah.
6-1, Sal. We gotta fight back. What he said.
It's looking like a sweep.
Non-stick chemical made by DuPont.
Wait, who?
Made by DuPont. Non-stick chemical. I'm not really expecting y'all to get this one. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait. No, don't say it
A
again.
non-stick.
Rick Ross also goes by this.
Teflon.
Jesus. Jesus. I think that's 7-1.
Damn.
Don't worry, you still got time. Mexican state or hot sauce brand.
Tabasco.
There we go. 7-2, Sal. Okay. Let me see if there's another one on here that y'all would know. City about 15 miles south of San Diego.
Damn.
San Diego.
Starts with a T. What the fuck starts with a T over there? Dang, how I don't know this.
San Diego.
You ain't been to see San Diego, bro.
No.
The answer is Tijuana.
Oh, okay.
Italian region of Florence. Let's see if y'all worldly. I know Dre Black would know this.
Italian region of what?
Florence.
Florence.
Yep. Italian region of Florence. Yep.
I don't think I know that either.
The answer is Tuscany. Bangkok is its capital.
All right.
Thailand.
Sheesh. Come on, Sal. That's 8-1. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. This is one of the joints I definitely wish Jeffrey could play. But Korean martial art.
Taekwondo.
Yo, Sal, what is it? Are you sleeping? 9-1. This is going on TikTok. It's going on the gram.
Yeah.
Let me see if I got one more with T's. It's looking slim out here. Tropical island visited by HMS Bounty. Tropical island. Starting with a T.
I don't know.
Well, thank God.
Tropical island.
Starting with a T. This your chance, Sal. This your chance.
Say the whole thing again.
Tropical island visited by HMS Bounty. That's why I like the second part. I like it out.
Starts with a T.
Yeah, I gotta take more vacations. The answer is Tahiti.
Why didn't I say
Now, this one is a classic from like an early episode. The answer starts with a T. Every answer starts with T. Me, blank, you, Jane. We're on Jeopardy right now.
Tote.
Tote.
You said me. You said me what?
Me, blank, you, Jane.
Tarzan?
Tarzan is the answer. That is 10 for Jesse. So I expected better from you, but it's all right. If y'all want to play again at a certain part in the podcast, we'll run it back. But that was crazy. 10-1. J. Cole's new song.
I had two though.
All right. 10-2. 10-2.
Wasn't quite a landslide, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. I like that. J. Cole's new song. How y'all feel about it? J. Cole's new song, Clouds.
I didn't really love it, but I only listened to it two times.
Okay.
You definitely got to listen to that multiple times. You can't just
lyrical.
Because one, we're waiting for him to come back. He's been quiet, and definitely need a lot more. So just this song coming out.
Why you say that?
All we've been hearing is Drake and Kendrick. He kind of went ghost. So,
but he kind of threw in the towel.
So again, like homeboy said in Rocky, throw the damn towel. You did that, so to come back with one song, that ain't gonna be enough.
So you need him to drop a project?
At least.
What about might delete later?
Might delete later.
All right, well, he needs a battle or something. He needs to call somebody out.
Okay. Wouldn't that make him a hypocrite? If he called somebody out after
You're
like
still
bowing out?
rapping. You're still rapping.
Okay. This is all
It's
good
it's
ideas.
a part of it.
I'm not
He
mad
just
at it.
ain't want no smoke with the two of them. So he still got to, I need him to call somebody out.
You don't think he would look crazy if he did that?
Nah, because
Yeah,
you win the game.
I think he.
You win the game. He
Speak up, Jesse. He can't hear you. What?
No, I said I think he would look crazy if he did that. Just because he didn't. Everybody's just gonna say, "Why you didn't do that with?" Regardless, that's what.
right. They always gonna say that. They always gonna say that. He's gonna continue to pick up a mic and rap and make songs. You ain't want no smoke with the two of them. You need a project that calls somebody out, because that's with the gloves off. That's what you want in this industry. He bowed down to that, but that's all we're looking for. We want battles.
Enough good rappers to just make it like that. Though.
That's true.
Consistently,
Like
right?
now there's
Like
now
who would he
different
go
kinda-
for? So
I would like to see Cole and
I think they need to all have like just a peace meeting because that's the only way we're gonna
you
get
piece
good.
it up? I don't
They
think
got
it's piecing it up.
No,
at this
I mean
point.
Drake and them ain't. But
Drake and
everybody
Kendrick,
else
yeah.
kind of needs to because we need a Drake Ross track. We need all these tracks is done now. We're not gonna have good music. It's making us resort to all of this.
Well, Drake's
new
also
music.
petty though. Drake's definitely gonna hold a grudge, unless it's like especially with Ross, because Ross was milking it. Pause. But like Metro Boomin, like he might piece it up with Future maybe, because Future really didn't like do too much. But him and Kendrick is clipped.
I don't know though. I don't know. If that was hands down, Kendrick won that.
I want Drake to go independent. I want to see what this looks like. So that's what I want.
Why you say that?
I just want to see what it looks like. Like I see all these people screaming it, but then you go and they're still connected to a label of some sort. Like even Cole, that song is under Cold World, but it's under Interscope. That means he's not fully independent, right?
Right, but certain deals are different where it's like a distribution deal or like a publisher's deal or whatever. So it's like,
what I'm asking you then, would you consider that valid as being independent then?
I would.
Like, could he brag about it?
Because they
type
like
of
more
thing?
so some type of deals are more so like partnerships than like you're signed to you got to do
So
what they say.
That's not what Drake is doing now.
I think Drake was under a similar that type of situation with UMG because he had a big ass I think it was like 300 mil or some stupid like that.
So do you think Drake could do it without a label?
I think Drake has proven that he's not. Because Drake has been mad creative in his career, but right now he's proven that he's really not creative or really not strategic with his movements. And you got to do that to have a successful independent label or just be independent as an artist. You got to be mad strategic. You got to be mad creative. Like Tory Lanez is independent, Russ is independent, Jordan Lucas. They're all mad smart, mad strategic, mad creative, and they figure shit out. I think Drake has been like low key pampered. Where I don't think he would do he'll do numbers like
So
he'll do numbers
Give me an
independently.
example of figuring it out. Like what would that be for Jordan or Lucas? Like what
Because you gotta make your own videos. You don't get the $1 million budget.
So everything they do,
it's all them.
Okay.
Unless they get like a partnership.
But you don't think Drake could do that?
I don't think he could do it for long. Like he could do it, and like he's at the point.
But you
he's
think
point
that
in his
he's
career,
too high to go that low? Because he would have to kind of be on the ground himself, right? Okay.
He honestly never has.
Or
most
he
of
would
these
have to
guys,
hire people, and then
most of these guys that we're talking about they got it out the mud. Like he didn't get out the mud. He got it off Lil Wayne. Like off of maybe 2-3 years rapping. Which is fire, respectable, I respect it, but you don't even know what it means to be independent for real.
Okay.
Or to like hustle for 10 years or
I
whatever.
get it. I just didn't know what that meant solely. So like Russ is solely like everything he does.
He might have a partnership, but most like he brags about being independent. So
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Like to be that level. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
And again, if you check his albums,
but your partnership is just helping you
get the push or whatever.
put it out, like commercials or different kind of things like that. So you're technically
and sometimes
you're paying for that though, correct?
Right. Sometimes Russ has even explained where, as far as labels are considered, they just have the connections, but as independent artists, you could have those same connections.
I want to see Drake do that.
Okay.
I want to see him do that because I feel like he deals with enough new artists, or he was at a point that I just want to see what that would be for him.
Do you feel like he has enough of his own connections to be independent as well?
I feel like no and yes. I feel like yes. I mean, he lost a lot, if that was why you asked that question, but I feel like he still does, and I feel like that would be what literally splits who really rocks with him and who doesn't. You know what I mean? Like if he does it that way, then you'll see like people know that they, a Drake feature or me being in something with Drake, things like that. But I think that he's the most fitting for it.
As far as being independent?
Yeah. I'm not trying to compare him to those guys because you're right. Like only person that I really can say I know about enough is probably Tory Lanez. That's why I said that's why I asked about Joyner Lucas. But I know I used to listen to some of the things Tory Lanez said he used to do, like different city drops. Like people do one and they switch it up. And he was like, he would do it all and do it in a unique way so that each city, like things like that. Like I understand Drake probably is not gonna sit and try to come up.
Yeah, I mean, or he would just hire somebody. He could hire somebody to do all that for him. So it's like it's always a possibility.
I just want to see it. I don't know. I just want to see.
I don't know what
if it will be a difference. If it would be like, oh shit, like will he boom the business side of the market now because he's doing it, and then will more people really be doing it? And to like, is there a way to make the music industry take a hit, like on their side?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
and the way to do that is collaborate outside of the music industry. If you worked with the independent artists and the independent artists, the reason that I gave you a funny look when you said that we're not going to have good music anymore because all the rappers are beefing, what about the next gen? Like,
but that's,
what about the next gen that doesn't have all this money to, because I was in Miami with the next gen of artists, they just don't have the connections, they don't have the money, they don't have the labels behind them, but there's talent.
Well, I like the next gen, but I feel like they're more solely into trying to find a certain knack.
Disagree. I would disagree.
Like there's most of them are trying to find, like think about it like this, like in.
But that's how much have you seen? How many have you been immersed in?
No, I'm just speaking on generally the ones that we kind of like. Where would you start that at now? Like the next gen of artists that we've seen.
No, I'm not looking at anybody that we've seen.
So that's what I'm speaking to that. Okay, so
underground.
Okay. So then I probably haven't seen them yet. But I'm all right. So the ones that probably are a little bit above them, that some of them kind of skate in off of the one exactly. And when you know what I'm trying to say. So what I'm saying is, what does that music do in 20? I'm that kind of person. Like, so I still listen to old music, and then I can listen to new stuff. But I said this the other day too. Like I'll put on like I'll need to go and listen to a Sue Surf album or a Davies album with like Kiss and them involved to get that old school Rough Rider feel that we had when we was growing up.
Sue
but
Surf
then I
album
could
is
still
fire.
listen to, and then a lot of people don't. You know what I mean? So some people listen to them, some people don't. But I just think that it goes off of your preference. I personally think that the next gen that I've seen are just pulling for moments, and some of it is good, but it's just not gonna age well.
No, and
that's what I feel.
This shit is crazy
next gen
too.
that's in the spotlight right now.
Yeah.
But also you gotta think a lot of the next gen that's in the spotlight right now, how did they get there? Off of one hit.
Yeah. You're right.
You know what I mean? But the artists that have really been, like, when I was down south with these people, they've been studying music their entire lives. Like, feet both in, knees deep in music.
So why is it so hard? What walls do they run into?
Who's seeing them with all of this It's oversaturated.
Okay.
It's like
It's
we
just
got
too
all
much
these
and they're
Ice
picking.
Spices
Okay,
and
okay.
fucking Cash Cobains.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, everybody's doing the same shit. I was just talking about this on my private story. We got these trash ass lyricists on some fire ass beats. Like,
Cash Cobain is a good producer though. That's what I think he's getting extra pull because of it. Because his music isn't really too great. But you're right, his music, but his production and what's helping him is people like Don Tolliver and those people are taking to it, so that keeps them around. Because now the older people are just gonna take your swag,
Bringing it back to J. Cole. Bringing it back to J. Cole. Is J. Cole top 5?
Yes.
After the what do you think?
He got some explaining to do.
So who's the top 5?
He was.
I need people to name the
when
name.
he's active.
Tell him the name.
Like he could.
Name your top
You know what I'm
5.
saying?
They
Name
said,
your top
yo,
five.
I know you saw it. Well, when J. Cole did the apology, did you see when Simba said, you're not top 5? If you do an apology, you're not top 5.
Who's the top 5?
A lot of people.
But do you
said
understand that? You understand
A
that?
lot of
Do you
people
get
said
that?
that.
I don't.
A lot of
agree
people
with
said that.
A lot of people
I don't
said
agree
that.
with that. I don't agree with that. Tell me the top 5. Tell me the
Budden had
top 5.
something to say.
Listen. Jeff,
You gotta tell me the top 5 so I can see if somebody says sorry.
Listen. I'm trying
Tell
to
me the
explain.
top 5.
I'm trying to explain a rule to you. Say with that rule, because that's never been done in hip hop before. That's never been done in rap before. Say that with that rule, that gets you disqualified from top 5. You can say whoever's top 5, but you, because you did that, apologize, took back a beat, deleted it.
Can you just tell me who's top 5?
You can say what I'm saying, but that rule, with that rule in place, if that is a rule,
I get it, but if you tell me the top 5 and they said sorry, who's in the top 5 is what I'm
what
saying.
do you mean if they said sorry?
Okay, tell me who's the top
I
5.
say, look, it's mad easy. Drake, Kendrick, Tory Lanez.
No, see, they're
All
not
right,
being
so
fair. You're
but
not being
but
fair.
look,
You're not
though,
being
but look,
honest.
He said, hold on.
You're not
Hey,
being
say
honest.
your
Tory
point.
Lanez
You're
said
missing the
sorry.
point, though.
Tory Lanez said sorry.
To who?
To Megan Thee Stallion.
That's how you be. That's how you be.
He took the
Yo,
He said sorry.
crazy.
That's over there.
I'm just saying. He said
He did,
sorry.
though, he did.
Yo, he said
He
sorry
did.
to a girl, and there was no rap beef with that. So
Megan-
that was a bad point.
Megan has
Jesse.
bars too, though.
That was a good joke, but a bad point.
He said
Wow.
sorry.
He said
Hold on,
sorry. He
you-
didn't say sorry
wait,
about no
but
rap.
Tory Lanez
Cole
is
said
top
rap
5?
sorry.
You-
No.
Oh, I
The
thought you was
top
doing
5
that.
lyrical rappers. Lyrical.
He's missing my point. That's my point.
Because I get your point, but I feel like every time
You
we
can
ask
name
these
any
questions,
you can name any
every time,
rappers.
no, what I'm saying is every time we ask these questions, it's certain, everybody got a specific twist to it.
Yeah.
Like top 5 that didn't say sorry. Top 5 that wore black Nike Air Force Ones and
don't
top
exaggerate.
Top 5. Listen,
It's always
top
debatable.
5
Like-
lyricists. J. Cole is in the top 5 lyricists of all time. Yes. Top
You
5.
will
Yes.
disagree with that after this.
I don't care.
Because I don't care.
I don't care. I really don't. I don't care. I'm just saying, I don't care.
That's real.
I can't.
Nah, since he's been
can't
been
care.
out,
No, he has a crazy ass career.
yeah.
If versus
The body of work is crazy.
A versus. If he does a versus 90%, 95% of the industry,
Maybe
he
you should
wins.
do that then.
But I'm just saying,
Because
like, there's different ways we could do
he's put out
comparisons.
songs.
That would be crazy.
Cole.
He put out an album. He put out songs. The
Cold
last
world.
people think about is his apology.
That's fine.
That's like with Drake. Drake was number 1. People were saying Drake was the number 1 artist, number 1 rapper, number 1 this, number 1 that.
Yeah.
I don't.
Kendrick took that
See,
away from him.
he just said-
Kendrick also took that away from Cole.
I mean,
Who's people?
Kendrick
I need-
won
I
this
need
battle.
people.
He can't take that from
What?
him.
What people are we speaking to?
Are you talking about what part were you talking about?
The
as far as
whole-
Drake? As far as Drake or what?
No, just everything. I just feel
Yo,
like
Sal said it too. That a lot of people took Cole out of the top 5 because he did what he did.
Just off of this moment. You know,
I don't
just-
know. I still stand on what I feel. I feel like he just wasn't willing to stoop that low. He didn't have that much hate for either one of them to stoop that low. However people paint that, they paint that. But then when you go back to lyrics, like what you're reading, like he's light years ahead.
I get
of
what
dudes,
you're
man.
saying,
That's all I'm
but
saying.
you're ignoring it. You're ignoring the
No, I'll get that. So he's not top 5 then. I'm sorry. If guys, if J. Cole, is this the camera? If J. Cole, if that is the criteria, J. Cole is not top 5. I'm sorry. But then after that, I'm going to ask you who's top 5. And if you say somebody like Tory Lanez, then I'm going to have this same
Tory Lanez is
argument.
dirty. Y'all
That would be
sleeping on
crazy.
Tory Lanez.
No,
honestly.
He's not
nobody's
top
sleeping
5.
on him.
No, you sleeping on
But
Tory Lanez.
no
He's
one's sleeping
really-
on him. But
really dirty.
He's not.
Really
He's
dirty.
not. He's not Drake. So when we talk about Toronto niggas, Drake,
Facts.
hands
He's been
down.
out longer.
Now,
He's been out longer.
put it this way: if Drake did a versus,
now we gonna give him an
if Drake did a versus with Kendrick, Drake's winning. He lost that battle. He's gonna win the versus.
All right, did y'all hear?
I'm just saying.
Y'all heard Jordan Lucas versus Tory? Did y'all?
So you're telling me
did y'all hear
Tory
Jordan
Lanez
Lucas
is better
versus
than
Tory
J.
Lanez?
Cole?
Did you hear Jordan
Let's
Lucas?
just go straight to the nitty gritty.
You didn't hear that. You didn't hear.
Is Tory Lanez better than J. Cole?
I asked the question first. Did you hear the question? Did you hear the? Like,
Yes, I did.
You heard Jordan Lucas versus Tory Lanez?
Yes.
Ate that nigga
Nah,
alive.
he did.
Hold on. Tory Lanez.
Yes, versus Jordan Lucas, and you wouldn't expect that. Now,
I would.
Get the fuck out of here! No, you would not.
So
You said it.
I like Tory Lanez, and Tory Lanez can rap. I get that. No, I swear to God, like your argument that you probably have with 90% of the world, you feel like you shouldn't, because I swear I feel like Tory Lanez can rap. So I feel like most of the people that probably argue with you just go blasphemy. He's a singer, blasphemy. But I feel like he can rap.
Right, of course.
I think
He's not better than J. Cole.
He blacked on Hot 97. He was talking
He's
this
not
shit.
better than J. Cole.
I'm not saying he's better. But listen, again, I'm not even
Where's
saying.
Freddie Gibbs?
When I said
Where's
Tory,
Freddie Gibbs
I'm
in the
not
top?
a Freddie Gibbs.
That's
guy.
crazy.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Quiet as kept. I'm not a Jay-Z guy. So it's like we sitting next to two New York niggas. I know that y'all probably big Jay-Z guy. I know you're a big Jay-Z guy. Are you a big Jay-Z guy?
Yeah, I fuck with Nas too. Though.
Yeah, I fuck with Nas. I fuck with Nas and Jay-Z.
We was Jay-Z off of them being
Yeah.
Jay-Z first.
Yeah.
We just kept the Jay-Z going.
Honestly,
You know?
we might have to.
Your brother was the DJ. It was Jay-Z.
Yeah.
No, I believe that. I
Just
believe
Jay-Z.
it.
Yeah.
That's
It was
New
all
York
around.
bias.
All right, but I'm talking about Freddie Gibbs now. I don't even think Freddie Gibbs is from New York.
I don't know Freddie Gibbs.
You gotta listen to
I don't know
Freddie
Freddie
Gibbs
Gibbs like that.
You gotta type him in one
Gibbs-
day
Gibbs-
and let him just rap.
Yeah.
Freddie Gibbs better than Tory Lanez? Get the fuck out.
He might be. I don't know. You
Good
gotta
Lord.
see. You don't even know.
Yeah,
So you don't even know.
I
You
don't.
do gotta listen
It's not,
to
that I
him.
don't, it's not that I don't want to know him. He has not like come up on my radar like nothing. Like it's just nothing. So it's like I know him and Big Sean had a little thing or whatever.
Lyrically?
No, I don't know him. I don't know what he does. I just know I'm really willing to bet a lot of money that he's not better than Tory Lanez.
Miss, do you know Freddie Gibbs?
I
No.
have no idea.
No.
No.
God, you are crazy. He
Send me
just
a
acted-
link.
he
Send me
just
a link.
See, that's the thing with the
talking about
industry.
Freddie- we talking
We
about Freddie
pick and
Gibbs.
choose. Yeah, but we pick and choose.
These are not. That's what I'm saying. I listen to lyrics, bro. That's when
So
I
you saying
listen
Freddie
to
Gibbs top
rappers.
five?
No, he's not.
Not
But he.
top five, but
You know what I'm saying is how you would say. Listen, everything I do comes with context. It don't make sense.
Yeah,
How you
come
say
with context.
how you say Tory Lanez and 90% of the world is gonna be like.
You said that. I didn't say that.
No, what I'm saying is how you just did Freddie Gibbs is how most people would do Tory Lanez. If you said Tory Lanez, they would think he's just a singer. They don't really.
Well, they not
know
even gonna put him
they
top
don't-
10 either,
The
though.
same,
They brought up that
the
he's
same
Jordan
thing.
Lucas.
Yes, and now I'm about to bring up where how Freddie Gibbs could be looked at as like, okay, I see what he's saying. That's all. I'm like, if you listen to enough of him rapping,
A link. You don't gotta do
I'm gonna send you a link. It's gonna come here. It's gonna be a link.
People thought that I feel like most people before. Let me ask y'all, see what y'all think. Most people before this Kendrick and Drake beef probably would have thought there's no way that Kendrick is gonna cook Drake. What do y'all think?
Hold on.
Not
Before the Drake
not really, but we knew
You can't
Kendrick.
play it. You can't
Kendrick,
play it. I'm
not
Kendrick is
playing it.
nice.
I'm not
Kendrick
playing
is
it.
nice.
Did you
I
think
just-
Kendrick stood on
Drake-
business
did you
on
think
this
he
shit.
He got his daughter. What would you do if you had your kid with
I
you?
see.
You think
I
he's
mean,
going
I
crazy?
didn't see. I saw the
Okay, so
visual,
you
but I
need to
didn't hear
watch
it. But I
that.
didn't hear
Okay,
it.
so then you need to.
I
Just
see- I know,
think about how you would act if you had your kid
You're not the
there.
only one that's done that.
Just think of, no, I'm just saying, and logically, think about if you had your kid sitting on your lap and you was
Yeah.
about to do
You gonna try
some
your hardest.
Jelani stuff. Okay. All right, that's
But I mean, he bodied. Like, I don't know if he bodied it.
you're gonna have to take a look.
So you know Los? You know King Los?
He goes crazy too.
Is he better? Is Freddie
Freddie
better?
Gibbs is the same type of person as King Los, and if you ask King Los that, Freddie Gibbs might be in King Los's top 5 or
Okay,
10.
okay, that's giving me
what
some
I'm
type of
saying. Yeah,
reference.
he's a rapper. He raps. I wouldn't say somebody that's just outlandish, bro. Once you listen, you'll understand.
Freddie Gibbs and Big Sean.
You still
Freddie
might
Gibbs and
say
Big Sean.
he's not. I don't know. I kind of like Big Sean a lot more
too.
than a lot of. Okay.
too.
I
That's
feel
what
like
I'm saying.
Big Sean has the
I feel
Big
like,
Sean has
no,
the
but I feel like
name.
Big Sean hasn't gotten the proper respect as far as the way he puts his lyrics together in some regards.
I get that.
So I agree, but I don't know. That would be close.
They were saying on the Joe Budden podcast, they were saying Big Sean was the new Fab of the new generation type shit. Like because Fab also don't really. Like
they
Fab's
don't-
nice,
and they
but
don't
like
he don't get it no more.
Yeah.
You think that was probably because of his situation with you don't think it's the female situation?
With Emily,
that
I
takes.
think a lot of people had that though.
They said that it's his consistency. Like he goes away for a minute and then drops or whatever. So it's
now it's like
if
a
he
whole
stayed
new
consistent,
section
I
of
think
people.
it wouldn't be a question type shit. Like Tory Lanez when he was out, he was dumb consistent. That's honestly why he's one of the topics, because he put out a message from prison talking about he's dropping an album from prison.
Yeah, but he was trying to compete with Drake.
Who said that?
I'm just saying when he was being consistent
that.
coming out of Toronto.
Who said that?
He went from
Yeah,
Drake
that's
to
crazy.
Tory Lanez.
Yeah, that's
Oh
crazy.
my gosh.
I've been fucking with Tory Lanez. Like I would still fuck with Drake if he wasn't moving crazy. I'm just not biased.
So let's move to Toronto.
We don't gotta move to Toronto. We can like niggas wherever we're at. Yo, all right. So real quick, before we get into our next topic, Kendrick versus Cole. If Kendrick, like, do y'all think? Because this was on the you were there, right? With Darius and Avion. As far as Cole and Kendrick, do you think this would have went differently with Cole and Kendrick? Do you think it would have been a
I don't think Cole had a chance of winning. That's why I think he bowed out, because I don't think.
You was just big on Cole.
You listen to my reason. I don't think we're. I think.
See how the tables turn.
You don't let me finish. You don't let me finish.
Go ahead.
What I'm saying is some type of message was sent to let Cole know where Kendrick was going, and I just don't think Cole had it in there.
Cole wasn't
to
built for
go
it
to that. No, now it's just I'm cool. Like there's some people, bro, that come on, man. He went overseas and played basketball in Africa. He don't care. So there's some people that's like
he does care about rap. He does care
about rap, but he don't care about all of that. I'm about to battle you and talk about your mom, and you gonna talk about my aunt, and I'm gonna talk about your uncle that turned into a. He's not that. He wasn't trying to do that. That's what I'm saying. Now I'm not trying to say that that's right. You're right too. Like who cares? Some people could feel like that, but I just know that him not going there and Kendrick knowing that's where he was going, you don't stand a chance. Because then he's either going to make you get out of character and you're going to misstep, or you're not going to take it where you need to take it and you're going to misstep.
See now,
so either way,
what you're saying is mad interesting, because I agree with part of what you're saying, but I also don't. There's different things I want to say. The way that Kendrick came at Drake, he not necessarily could have came at Cole. Cole's not public about his personal life, his kids, his wife, his da-da-da-da.
But they wasn't they cool? So we don't necessarily know what Kendrick could have said.
Right, but
that's
also,
all I'm saying.
But even with Kendrick and Drake brought up family first.
He did. And
Kendrick was like, you didn't need to take it there, but now since we're taking it there, we're going to take it there.
But was Kendrick
Kendrick wasn't going to do that.
Was Kendrick ready to take it there? Or did he have to say, hold on, give me another week and let me... He was ready to go either way. Meaning that it was in the tuck. So what I'm saying is...
Cole wasn't there.
What I'm saying is on some level, Cole had to know, bro is going here. He's going here. I'm not willing to meet them there. I'm getting out of this.
But so the thing is, though, that...
That's like me and you, right? Where Cell did something, we about to go fight with Cell. But then somebody calls your phone and they like, yo, Cell got guns. Or Cell, da-da-da. So now I'm willing to take it there. You're not willing to take it there, bro. You'll fight.
Right.
But you're not about to bring no gun.
The difference is I can't say I'm about it and not pull up. If I've been saying for years that I want to smoke.
I'll give you that stance. I'm just saying that from your question was, if it went that way, the reason why I don't think Cole would have won is because I think Kendrick was in a space that Cole wasn't going to go to. And you can't win unless you go up there with them. You gotta go up there with them.
My thing is, I get what you're saying.
It would have been, even if it would, but think about it. Who has really came at Cole in any regards of like anything, even a little bit personal? So how personal would it have had to have been for Cole to take it away? We haven't seen this done to him like that.
No.
Right. Well, we also haven't seen it with Kendrick either.
What if it was like a little like shot, like you was over here in Cali, I ain't tell your girl, like something little that was just not where he was willing to go right now, or the space he was in. I feel like it was, I'm not saying that's exactly what it was, but I feel like that's the reason Cole, like I'm cool with y'all, bro.
I think
like
for different reasons.
I'm really cool with y'all. Y'all really are fake cool with each other.
That's what I was about to say. I think for different reasons he wouldn't have went there with Cole, because he's cool with Cole, but he wasn't cool at all with Drake.
So you think that Cole,
he didn't have the respect for Drake? Like he went in on his beef. He said, "I hate the way they walk, hate the way they talk." Da 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 da. Like he went there with Cole because he has respect for Cole.
So you think that Cole was just scared? Just that's it?
I think he said it. He said that he apologized. He really didn't believe the shit that he was saying. He really, if this was somebody else, he might have went there, like, as far as a rap beef, but he said it before the whole rap beef that he idolizes fucking Drake and Kendrick as superstars to me type shit. Like, that's a bar from Cole.
I would like to hear an interview with Kendrick's views on where this was going.
Yeah.
And his relationship
me too.
with J. Cole.
Yeah.
Just so we
Just
know,
so we
because
can
the
know
damage
exactly
is done.
where they are. Yeah,
he got the
Because I
Grammys
feel
and all
like
that.
that's
You
If
got in 20 years.
But what I'm saying, if they was cool, then that means then necessarily Cole could have went too far first, and that might have been the reason why.
he knew some shit. Yeah.
I went too far,
Went too
bro.
far by saying what we the big three.
No, didn't he say something else?
All he said was on
Well, he
first
did
person shooter,
on the mic delete later. He was saying stuff.
but that was after fuck the big three. That's what.
Yeah, but Kendrick didn't really say nothing about Cole crazy except for fuck the big three, nigga.
Exactly though, but that's crazy. That's crazy.
Nah, he
enough.
said that stick shit too.
Exactly. Like it was like,
He
yo,
said that stick
I like
shit.
that verse. There was bars for Drake, but there was also bars
Yeah,
for
there was
Cole.
bars for Cole and like that too.
Kendrick is ready. Listen, whoever is happening. I would
I
like
just
to
think when
see
it comes to
where
rap
things will
battles,
go with
he
him
got
and Lil
it.
Wayne.
He can.
I
Is
know,
that
I
gonna?
wouldn't.
You know what I mean?
I wouldn't.
It's almost like
if it
he
was
is
old
making
Lil
a Wayne.
If
Right.
it was old Wayne, it'd be
Right.
different. But new Wayne is like.
and it's
we don't
gonna
understand
and
that
it would be
then.
whack
Yeah.
because Wayne would get weird bias too on some levels, and then he would get weird hate on some levels, depending on the generation that's
fuck with New
listening
Wayne?
to it. No, I don't really listen to Wayne.
Yeah,
too much.
what's it called? When you see
Every
his
once in a
performances
while,
live,
I
like,
hear a
he
bar
should
or
have did the
two.
Super Bowl for real because he wouldn't have did it proper. How y'all feel about the Super Bowl since we on that topic?
I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of people was giving negativity towards it. It was alright.
I liked it.
It was alright.
I liked
It was
it.
alright.
I just-
It wasn't amazing. though?
Kendrick-
I don't think it was amazing. I think it was good, but I think that either us as people are looking for too many messages, or he really put too many messages in it, like to get broken down. And he did this.
But you
because
like
of this, and
lyricists.
he
You
did
don't.
this
I'm
because of
confused
that.
why you don't like the messages within his Super Bowl performance. If you like
No, I
lyricists
do.
are
I
messages
do.
in the songs.
I just don't like what everybody. I
Kendrick
don't
is
like
just-
a lot of. I
Kendrick
just
is
hate
just
the
different.
reviews.
I
People.
see
that's
what he was
kinda
trying
I
to
hate.
do. I see the angle because he brought everybody out. Like, there was clearly
Too much, you feel?
that wasn't too much.
You got to
I mean,
stand with it though. Like, why you did? I don't know. I got a lot of.
I want to hear this.
bro.
I'm here. I'm telling you, popular right now.
His first interview was with who? After that, Maria's Bazaar. Like like you standing for certain things. It's just looking cloudy to me. That's all. And I
Clouty?
respectfully
Like he's
if he
clout
just-
chasing?
No, clout. Yeah, look, he's definitely clout chasing. If he doesn't stand on what he's rapping, like you got to keep going. Now, where does this go after Drake? Like, what do you do now? Like, because now you kind of got to stay around a little
he
bit.
dropped a whole album that
I
was
know.
after Drake.
Listen, let me finish. Because
Please.
now you have to stay around longer than you have been in the past.
Why?
You don't?
Why?
Well, hold on.
So then,
Where did
because of some of the sentiment you're saying, like that performance wasn't just about Drake, right? Wasn't that like some world issues stuff too? So that means don't you think he got to be around or be having his feet to the ground doing things, or no? We just rap.
What the fuck is going
It's
on
for the
here?
moment. It's for the moment. Where did Buddy disappear
If he
to?
doesn't do anything, wouldn't that be considered
before
clout?
Kendrick?
What you're saying. However, this is something that I had to have a conversation with a couple people from down south. Is like we have to understand that everybody's role in the revolution looks different. So
That's a fact.
Just because they're not showing up in the way that you have been taught is the way that is supposed to be.
That's a fact.
Doesn't mean that he's not doing nothing.
Now, but
maybe his
something is
role
something.
Simply enough as
Just to rap it?
Because rap is art. That's activation.
Yeah.
His words are speaking to people. That reached millions of people.
But I feel like it's still got, I don't know. I feel like
Hundreds of
after you do the
millions.
football, you have to do more. Like you did the
He's
Super
going-
Bowl.
he's about to
so
go on
that's
tour.
more.
He's bringing the hood out too. I ain't gonna hold you.
He dropped the album. There's rumors that he's dropping a deluxe album.
Is being a revolutionary. You know what I mean? He is standing on business by doing what he did. That Super Bowl performance was activation. So it's like
Because Compton is
I
dark.
get
Then
it.
he did his
Yes,
interview
but
with
it's also
Maria's.
like-
He did his interview with Maria's Bazaar.
I don't know what that is.
Who? Yeah,
Is that a white lady?
yeah, some white. It's white. It's white. Yeah. So I don't like. I get what you're saying too, but it's like I don't.
But who is with Ebro? Is that the one with
You
Ebro?
can go to academic.
Are you talking about the one with Ebro?
Joe Buttons. Somebody.
Is that who he's talking
They don't
about?
talk. They'll speak it up.
I don't,
Yeah.
Let's see what
Jesse-
Maria. Let's see what Maria.
is he talk- is he
let's
that
see what
one with
Maria.
Ebro? Is
Let's
that
see
the
what
album
Maria
music one?
Bazaars look like. You know, let's see what it looks like. Let's see whoever did a Maria's Bazaar interview.
But I also think it's like everybody's sitting here and attacking Kendrick for what he.
I'm not attacking him.
No, not you. But in general, a lot of people are attacking him for not doing more. Right. But it's like, okay, well, what about anybody else? Who else?
Right, but
right. It's never gonna be enough. It's never gonna be enough. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's almost like we place the sensitive road to a bully. So say Drake's been cooking since he's been out,
right?
And now someone like Kendrick walked away, top notch. But what happened to Pusha T? Because they were saying Pusha T got the best of him too.
Yeah, he did. It just didn't go.
Pusha T, I say that Pusha T had a cheat code. He had a cheat code.
Right, he was digging. He did some research.
Dollaz had the cheat code or whatnot, and honestly, it was unfortunately with Drake.
Too young.
What's it called? With Drake, it goes same thing with Joe. Like Joe Budden had diss tracks for Drake too, but they were low level rappers enough, quote unquote.
Harper's Bazaar, sorry.
Where it didn't have to. He could like ignore it, type
right?
Shit, and then just keep.
Yeah, nobody.
Right, exactly. But now with this Kendrick joint, it's been too quote unquote too big for him to just ignore and whatnot.
So that's who he did his interview with.
Okay.
I don't know.
What was the interview on the Super Bowl?
Just know everything that's happening. That's where he went.
But it wasn't the
I'm
Apple.
just saying.
Was it the? I'm asking.
It's Harper's Bazaar. It's all white. Like all these people.
Is that the one where he did it with Ebro, bro?
All these people are white. No. SZA did this with the white. It's the white.
So SZA, you're talking about this whole time? You're talking about SZA?
No. Harper's Bazaar. That's the what do we want to call it? Dang, why am I having this? The platform? Yeah, the platform. Yeah, the platform they did it on. Harper's Bazaar.
So
what is that?
All right, let's. The question.
What I'm saying is, if you doing all of this on some black.
Yeah. Civil rights.
There's a whole slew of people I can name that you could have went and sat down and did an interview with on their platform. That was like.
But you said SZA did that.
He had SZA as the interviewer. That's what he had SZA as the interviewer.
Kendrick was the
Harper's Bazaar. You don't know what Harper's Bazaar is, so what's the message? Okay, so what are we talking about?
What is the audience that she was
There's too many people talking at one time.
Go.
Yo,
because he's gonna watch you. I know what you're gonna do. Go ahead. I got you. Go ahead.
Look, my question is just to rap with the Kendrick and J. Cole. Y'all felt that it would have it wouldn't have worked?
I felt like Cole would have lost, or it would have been weak. We would have felt like Kendrick was it would have looked victimish, and we would have probably down Cole.
You're a big Cole fan?
Yes.
So why is it that Cole in a good percentage of his raps up until this beef says that he's the top guy?
But I think that Cole
says that niggas can't fuck with him.
I feel like though Cole has been rapping more to, and y'all gonna say I'm making an excuse, but I feel like Cole has been more when he's been rapping those ways. He's been rapping more to these new pop-in hot rappers, like Getting Hot or whatever. Like he jumped on Cash Cobain's stuff.
Is that whack?
And
is that whack to be talking to niggas that you know that you could beat versus niggas that are literally your peers?
I don't know. I don't think that I don't know. I don't take. I hear what you're saying, but I don't even take Cole's raps really in that full direction because I don't like he's not gonna shoot nobody. He's not gonna.
But as far as the skill, as far as the sport, like it's like two like, together, on the basketball court. If you're killing all the weak dudes on the basketball court and the two best dudes like face off, like that's what you want. If you only playing the weak guys, how good are you? Not how good are you?
But you're not battling them though. So why you're making the comparison deeper than what it really got to be? He's just he's putting certain shots in regular music. Like the whole. Do you listen to all the Cole stuff?
Yes.
Not all of it, but everything that do stand out.
The Sticks and Stones I might delete. Like it could sound like he's talking to 50 million people, but it could sound like he's just rapping too.
Right, but if someone's pulling your card, like either way, if you're just rapping or if you're talking to certain 50
well, you keep talking about the person that he said he wasn't gonna do that with. That's the only excuse. I don't know why he said. I just look at it as you. That's your boy. You wasn't finna talk dirty. You felt like they was going in a dirty direction, so you didn't do it.
So how do you feel about the question? Is J. Cole back after this Cloud song?
I don't feel like J. Cole ever left.
Okay, that's a Cole fan for you.
Right? Yeah.
Someone commented out. That
doesn't make any sense.
And that's crazy because you're a New York guy.
Yeah, but how does
Wait.
that make sense if he came out with might not?
He was in North Carolina, though. He was in North Carolina.
That's what
what's
it
called.
is.
Yeah, Kobe,
Gordon-
North Carolina.
Sell just pulled the card. That's what it is. That's because he was in North Carolina for a minute.
Might Delete Later was a good album. No.
That's not the point.
Yeah.
So if he's still coming out with good, that is the point. If you still coming out with good music, yeah, y'all could talk about that rap battle stuff all you want. Cool. I didn't do it. Cool. Put me where you want. But is it changing my raps? Like when you go listen to my song tomorrow, I don't know.
Nah, he's still
Some
saying
people
nigga.
debate that too because on his new raps, you still as a rapper, as the best rapper, you still gotta say you're the best rapper in your raps.
Might
But
Delete,
then that's you're a hypocrite
Might
because
Delete-
you didn't want to face off against one of the best rappers.
Might Delete Later is in the same realm as GNX. That's an argument. I'm not gonna be like, yo, that shit is way weaker than that's in the same realm. Musically, listening to the lyrics.
Okay,
in
but
the
when
song,
you know the context,
musically.
Jesse, when you know the context, when you know the lore,
It ain't-
where the GNX album artist made the freaking Might Delete Later album artist apologize and delete their diss track, it doesn't matter how good you're not fucking with him.
You know, it's still not. No, I am. It's still. I'm
No, Cole's not fucking with Kendrick.
What I'm saying, musically though, it's still gonna play.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. So it's not.
They're millionaires. They've been in the game for over 10 years. Their music is
No,
always gonna play.
I'm not talking about in
They got
their
their
regards. I'm talking
particular
about in
followers.
mine.
Right, they got core
I'm still
followings.
gonna listen to what I'm gonna listen to. So I get where he should have. Yeah, but that's why I'm telling you I'm answering why I'm saying he never left. That I'm not trying to debate that with you. You could say whatever you want, but if he came out with an album and people are still listening to his album, and this isn't the first single he dropped. He dropped another one before this too. Okay. And I think he got a feature, and then he did the feature with Cash Cobain, and he left him with their flow. So like he's still doing music.
Yeah.
He never left.
I'm not saying that saying that he's back is not saying that he quit music type shit like that. Especially when you know the context of it. Like that's like saying, so did Drake not get killed? Drake can still drop songs, but Drake got murdered.
No, I don't think he got murdered.
You don't think Drake got
I think
murdered?
we gotta change. That's what the problem with today's society
I'll
is,
let you
man. This
have
is all
I'll let
like
you have
all
it.
this.
Go ahead.
And you can't get murdered when you like that. Back to our last time we talked. Like these kids will come up and be like, "Yo, I dropped 40. I killed da 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 da," and then you'll go and be like, "Yo, how much did the dude that was guarding you have?" And they'll be like,
55.
"He had 50, but we won."
It wasn't on me.
And my team, we played zone.
I know.
Come on, man. What are we doing? It's too much to come on.
Right. Now equate that to Kendrick and Drake.
What I'm saying is
Drake is the 40-point player and Kendrick is the 55, not even like 70-point player. So like even with that example, he still got he's the one that got cooked.
He could brag, yeah, but if the person is still going on, he could brag too, then that means, right? In today's world, because you bragging about anything. You 40 point, you lost.
No shame.
Or you the one that won and you like, but I had 50.
So you
and
saying
they're champion
Drake,
in that.
Drake can brag right now?
What?
You saying Drake can brag right now?
No, I'm saying that he didn't get murdered. Murdered is over. Murdered is you come up and you drop your shit, and we seeing significant differences in your sales. Your first day sales don't look like your normal first day sales.
No.
Your first hour sales don't look like your normal first hour sales. That's murder.
What is he?
That's murder.
No one's ever gotten murdered before. Because that's never happened before.
In a rap beef?
Yeah.
Yes, Nas. And then you had to join the label.
Nas who?
Nas.
What happened to Nas?
Hove, murdered.
Yeah.
And then Ether, they talk about Ether being the one. But Nas had to join what?
Wait. But you're not saying that Jay-Z did more of a murder than Kendrick did on Drake.
Well, hold on.
What I'm saying,
Jay-Z apologized. Jay-Z did apologize, right?
What I'm saying is the definition of murdered is crazy to me, because murdered should mean this rap beef took a whole hit. Now you drop something and we about to see it in these numbers.
Drake's getting clowned for, like, you might not see it in the numbers because, again, like we talked about before,
I feel like everybody's gonna get clowned because the world is an internet is out. It's a lot going on. So we're gonna start finding a lot more people that half of the people that probably ain't on Drake's side are listening to this party album Crazy.
Oh yeah,
and we won't know it because they behind the camera they gotta stick to the Kendrick side, but they really are low key a Drake fan.
But like he was saying,
so many people doing
Kendrick's
this.
gotta be consistent after this. You know what I mean? Because Drake is going to continue to come
Why
back.
though? He already won the battle. He
I
won the
get
war.
it. I get it, but they're going to
And
win
I-
more.
He didn't win the war. He didn't win the war.
Let me get back.
He didn't win the war. He didn't win the war.
Let me get back to you.
There's
It
no way.
It gotta be
He
a
won the
light-skinned
battle.
thing, I swear
There's
to God.
no way he won the
Jesse,
war. He won
let me
the
get back
battle.
to you. This is literally, if you look at Kendrick's victory lap, literally never has been done before in the history of rap and hip hop. Off a diss track, he got 5
How many-
Grammys.
Bro.
He got 5 Grammys off a diss track.
Now, boom, stay right there.
Okay,
Stay right there.
please,
My
please,
turn.
please,
Do you
go ahead,
watch the Grammys?
Yeah, I watched
Killer
the Grammys.
Killer Mike won the thing last year, right?
about? Yeah,
Wait,
uh-huh.
was it on TV? No, it wasn't. Last 5 years, the Grammys has not been on TV. All of a sudden, the rap selection
Where's
of
his
the
point?
Grammys.
Point me to his
Listen,
point.
I'm about to get there.
I'm gonna let you land.
The rap selection of the Grammys haven't been on TV, right? Why? And now all of a sudden this year, Kendrick, this is Drake. And how much help is going behind trying to
it's
demolish this
wishy-washy.
man?
Yeah,
So now
it's
we gonna,
wishy-washy.
well, not only we
With
gonna
the
give them
Grammys,
these
nobody really
Grammys,
pay attention
but we
to the
gonna put
Grammys.
them on the TV.
It is funny.
This
Jesse,
one's getting televised.
Jesse,
Grammys
so-
don't be
so-
shaky.
Killer Mike's album last year was crazy. Did you hear it? Yeah, see what I mean? That's what I mean. It was
Killer Mike-
crazy.
Killer-
It was,
Killer Mike is above my-
yeah,
Send me a link, send me a
Freddie
link.
Gibbs.
Send me a
He's
link.
in that link. Yeah, there we go. You got it. You got it. There's lyricists out here, man. More than just
Every
these two
year,
people.
every year you walk
Swear to God,
puzzles
Jesse. No,
with
no,
Grammys,
no, before we get to
album of the year.
Swear to God, Jesse, I didn't. What was your point with all that? You're saying that the Grammys this year was televised
Because
What
you
was
keep
the
talking about
point?
he won 5 grand. Like there is help behind everything.
Wait.
Drake, what
Wait,
did Drake
no,
take?
Jesse.
He
There's a
took a
machine.
Grammy and did what with it?
There's a machine.
He put it on the floor. Yes,
Yeah.
man. Come on, man. That's not the culture.
Let's just.
That's not the
let's
culture.
break it. Yo, Justin Robinson, if you got anything to say in the podcast, please let us give me an opinion.
That's not the
Question.
culture.
Now let's
Shout
let's
out
get
to
Jesse.
Scoop.
The Grammys is not the
Jesse.
culture.
No, I didn't say that.
Okay. When we was before
It's
the
just a
camera, before
it's
the
just a
lights came on, we was the
distinguished,
culture.
honor
Now we're
award.
the Grammys.
I'm not saying it's all about the like. First of all, it's a distinguished. Your man's Jay-Z. He got what 23 Grammys or something. What like probably the most of all
Yeah,
all
but that
rappers.
is all because he got involved and he got with the people.
And he knows how weird it is. He knows how the Grammys are weird, too.
That's how he got the Super Bowl. That's how he got
Let's
all
get
that.
back to your point because you just highlighted the fact that the Grammys
I'm saying
was
that
televised.
I'm saying that
if,
UMG.
If the Grammys wasn't
No, the
televised,
Grammys is televised. I'm talking
No,
about
I'm
the
saying-
rap selection of the Grammys. If you look it up, the last 5 years, that
wasn't
rap
televised.
category, yes, it wasn't on TV.
But bro, what I'm trying to say to you is that even if it wasn't televised, he would have still won those Grammys. So what is your point?
That there's obviously help behind just Kendrick
Because
doing
it
what
was
he's
televised?
doing. Yes. UMG, you're battling.
Am I missing it?
Yes, you're battling
I'm saying,
you're battling a label.
as far as the Grammys-
You're battling a label. First,
He's
you're
not
battling a
winning whether
label.
it's televised or not televised. Where is the help? What are you
It
talking
being
about?
on TV. I just asked you, Killer Mike won
Boosting
the lyrics of the
sales.
year last year. You didn't know that.
No, I
It
knew
wasn't
that.
on-
No, I knew that.
How?
Because it was in the news.
So you're
I saw
somebody
that.
that
It was a big news.
So what I'm saying,
He swept. I know that.
Some people don't.
You know the album.
Some people don't look at the Grammys like that, though. Is what I'm saying. So you televising it is taking. Drake is doing an album, a party right now to pull in. Everybody's pulling in eyes. My side, my side, my side. If we put it on the TV, there's probably a slew of people, that's not listening to the Grammys or not listening to the Drake beef versus Kendrick. That now, oh my God, they're gonna listen to They're Not Like Us because it's on the Grammys and they watch the Grammys every year. That 60-year-old grandma that you put on the internet and you have that's what it's all a pull to try to come back and show Drake that he's not worth more than $400 million.
Let's pack this up.
It's with the label,
Pack this
bro.
up because the next week he was at the Super Bowl playing the same Not Like Us, and that 60-year-old grandma was watching him on on the Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah,
so
you're
either
not-
way,
you're not
whether you
answering-
watching
you're
the
not
Grammys
an-
or
you're
not,
not-
you're gonna see Not Like
We're
Us.
on two different topics. Then that means because what I'm saying is the fact that he's got
He almost
the
didn't say that, they said.
the label is behind.
He did though.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? As far as the Grammys is considered, to your point, whether it was televised or not.
It's not. I'm saying he has help. It's the help. The label is battling with Drake, bro. They're gonna make sure it gets on TV. They're gonna make sure he does what he needs to do to show Drake that no, you're not as good as you think you are. We're not giving you 6. This is still a battle for a record deal at the same time. Correct?
No, they got the record deal already.
So, but no, and Drake's is about to. He has to renew his contract. It's about to be up. That's where this all stems from.
He don't necessarily want to renew the contract.
So,
though.
but that was the negotiations at first. Now he's suing them. But what I'm saying is, there's backing to make people be on the side of Drake is wet. Like we're on Kendrick's side. That's all I'm saying. That's it.
I get what
There's
you're saying,
help
but I'm
in
saying
that
if
is what I'm
the
saying.
Grammys televising it is irrelevant if he was gonna perform it at the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is
No, it's not irrelevant. It's
the
still
Super Bowl
relevant
is like
because
100
it's how many
times bigger
people-
than the Grammys.
So then that's times that in the Grammys. That's more people. It's not irrelevant. It's just I don't get why every year the rap album, why isn't that on the TV every year is all I'm
I
saying.
can't answer that for you.
So,
I'm not a part of the Academy.
Okay. So
Didn't
if you don't feel like that's backing behind trying to tarnish somebody's something, that's crazy. That's all I'm saying. That's backing behind trying to.
There's always
the
a
same way
backlash
people
on
be
that.
like, oh, they boost the numbers and for sales for Drake and that's what's happening to us. And now we don't want to acknowledge that because it's not Drake. But when it's on Drake, everybody always says that.
Scoop said Jesse gotta adjust his mic off the hoodie. So I'm just putting that out there. Hey man, I'm gonna post this as a clip on YouTube. We're gonna see if you get eat up in the comments. So that's all I'm at the end of the day. What do you think, Sal? How you wrap this up?
Hey,
Scoop, I'm good.
like you said, everybody's after the polls, the streams, the likes. There's always something behind every accomplished Grammy, MVP. Every year you get it. You know, when Beyonce could have won the Grammys and Taylor Swift got it, it was an issue. You see, and they said there was something behind that because Kanye jumped on stage. It's always weird stuff behind that. Yeah, the Grammys was something us as black people always wanted to accomplish. But we knew we had no control of that with the people that do win it. Every year, new artists of the year, we're like, really? Who is that? So the streams and the people, they're liking different things out there. But, I mean, I get it.
I want to ask one last question before we move on. Jesse, so do you say, would you want to put on wax, would you say that Kendrick didn't deserve all 5 Grammys?
No, he deserved it.
Like us? What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening? All right, we're moving on.
He deserved it.
No, we're moving on.
My thing was just solely, only thing I was speaking to is just the help. That doesn't mean he got help.
You
like,
said
I'm
his
not
help because it was
speaking-
televised.
I'm talking to the overall, bro.
Alright,
I'm not
alright.
speaking to the fact that Drake should have won a Grammy. He only no, he lost the battle. I said that. I said that. He lost the battle. I said that.
Because it was Drake, Kendrick had to put his shit on. You know what I mean? Because it was Drake. Because again, Kendrick sat back and watched how many battles Drake had. So come on. Drake can't just clear everybody off the board. At some point, somebody's going to have some shit.
Okay.
Kendrick went crazy this year.
That's a fact.
Crazy. And he was always mentioned. Like, Kendrick is nice.
Right.
You know, Snoop from everybody, but he did his homework.
He did his homework.
But that's not going to slow Drake down.
He did his overtime.
He's too different.
As if you look at past years, because they say that Drake held us now 15 summers. If you look at past years compared to this year or the year that Drake has been having, the boy slowed down as far as anthems, as far as bangers, as far as this, as far as that. I think y'all fuck with his new album. What's the new album, Jesse?
There's some sexy whatever songs for you.
But he likes it.
No, Drake's shit is
No, I like
always,
some tracks on there.
Drake's shit is always a classic.
It's
I ain't
not.
gonna
Yeah,
hold
that's
you.
what I'm saying. There's
It's
something
always,
that's
man.
fitting. That's it.
He's
never gonna
almost
go out of
an
that
Eminem.
limelight.
He's
Period.
almost like a Slim Shady because
No matter how much you want to hate him,
man,
you
he's
gotta
because he got it
respect
for
him.
everybody. 60, 70-year-olds are gonna jam to his shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But that ain't like us. It's different.
Yeah, I feel that.
That's one of them ones. That's one of them ones.
All right, so let's get into this real quick, because Jesse's here. Tony Busby dismisses lawsuit against Jay-Z and Diddy over allegations of sexually assaulting a 13-year-old girl. Jay-Z released a statement. Jay-Z said, "Today is a victory. The frivolous, fictitious, and appalling allegations have been dismissed. The civil suit was without merit and never going anywhere. The fictional tale they created was laughable, if not for the seriousness of the claims. I would not wish this experience on anyone. The trauma that my wife, my children, loved ones, and I have endured can never be dismissed. This 1-800 lawyer gets to file a suit hiding behind Jane Doe, and when they quickly realize that the money grab is going to fail, they get to walk away with no repercussions. The system has failed. The court must protect victims, of course, while with the same ethical responsibility, the courts must protect the innocent from being accused without a shred of evidence. May the truth prevail for all victims and those falsely accused equally. Sean Carter. Jesse?
No, I want to say this
Get your shit
off the rip. Respect to anybody that has ever had trauma or went through anything. I'm not speaking to them or that type of situation because it could be finicky. But I also think when certain allegations are being said and said person that's being accused bring up criminal, I think from that point on it should go criminal, and if it can't get proven criminally, they should be able to sue. Right? Now,
Can't you do that though? Can't you counter something?
You probably could, but it just sucks because it's like if he tries to sue, then they're like, oh, he was picking on a girl, was 13, and then they're gonna look and be like, well, he was around her because in this picture, this girl looks like she's young and it might be her. My madness is solely to, like I said to you, and I don't know if I coined it, I forget what he said, that not my baby, that mama thing. I think that our community and our culture needs to have that more in life. I think that we're the quickest culture, I could be wrong, that when something is said about us, we just turn. We solely just go with it. No evidence, no proof. If it's 5 of y'all that come here and you tell me something about somebody and 4 of yous are saying kind of the same thing, automatically I believe you. And we're all like, you know, like it's one thing that, and again, not trying to make everything racial, but it's like, that's one of the things that hinder us, I think, as like a culture and like a community, like
that's factual.
Being so quick to turn on ourselves. Like Jay-Z there should have been more proof needed for certain people that I heard being like, I knew it. That's what it was, all these stories about him and this and this.
Now, what did you say about that? You said it was like champion in it? You said the word champion, like concerned with this, regarding this like thing.
Like
this
what,
topic.
People that were
like championing his downfall.
Yes, that's what it is. It's like everybody wants to be the one to say, I knew it, because they heard a Beanie Siegel story or a Dame Dash story, when in reality, like if you really paid attention, all of their stories changed a lot. Like Beanie hated him, he loved him, he hated a good, like those things, but those things are still here compared to a rape accusation. You see what I'm trying to say? Right. So if we're talking, I knew he didn't give him that money and that, cool, but once it's like rape and certain allegations, we should give each other the benefit of the doubt until it's proven, at least. Not even, more evidence. Right. More evidence. Again, like some things I know is like clear cut and then we have to go with it, but this was literally just a girl saying, first, she didn't say Jay-Z's name, and she was trying to get money from him behind the scenes. Then she said his name. Like, this was just, it's weird. I don't know. I don't agree. I just don't agree with that for us as a culture. We should need to wait for more things to come out.
Now, Jesse, with that being said, we talked about it briefly on the podcast last episode. I want to get your take of this take.
Well worded.
Darius.
They got legal teams.
Darius showing your white side. That was crazy.
Okay. Show my white side how? Because I want to know who.
Because why did you?
Public message?
Because that was not the point.
Who edited it?
That was not the point at all.
He was basically saying that his statement was crafted by somebody else.
But that was wild to say when he literally just. So
Why would that matter?
I'm not saying that he did anything. I'm not saying anything. I just know that there are people in this industry, in that industry specifically, that are guilty of things that have paid people lower. I'm not saying he's one of them. Like he said in the end, the victims must be protected, and that's always been has always been my. Like I don't give a fuck about a nigga with money being protected. You got money, protect yourself. Like that's how I feel about it. Like You got money to do this, bro. Like, a regular nigga like me, we're not gonna get accusations like this. Defend yourself with your money. Do what you gotta do, bro.
No, that's not true.
Like,
That's not true.
What's not true?
That a regular nigga is not gonna get an accusation like
it's
that.
possible for both ways.
No, you saying a regular nigga doesn't have money like that to protect himself type
Have
shit.
you tapped in with Jaguar, right? Heard what she said?
Wait, hold on, what?
He was saying a regular nigga doesn't have the money like Jay-Z to protect himself type shit.
Yeah, but he said his words were a regular nigga is not gonna get accusations like this. That's what he just said.
You wanna run it back? You just gotta tap it. Type shit, pause.
You got money to do this, bro. Like, a regular nigga like me, we're not gonna get accusations like this.
Oh shit.
Defend yourself with your money. Do what
That's
you gotta
crazy.
do, bro. Use your
That's crazy. I didn't even peep that one.
Basically saying it's possible that he did.
Yeah, reading fine print. That's crazy. Come on, Darius.
Wait, what? Wait, I want to hear what he said.
So you're basically saying it's possible that he did it and he's covering.
100%.
How?
It's possible for both.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was like,
Wouldn't the money grab, the fame, and anything from the lawyer be to expose that at that point then? Or say something about it at all?
Yeah.
Like they was in a feud. Remember,
right.
the lawyer was the strong.
Right.
He had a statement.
Right.
So and then two, regular people do get accusations like this, and
Of
that's
course.
what I'm saying. Like
I want to say he misspoke because I didn't catch it at
Okay.
first.
But I feel like what is his meaning for defend yourself with your money? Like, didn't he do that?
Yeah.
That's what he did.
Yeah.
He defended himself. He stood firm.
Right.
She wanted the money in the beginning. He didn't give the money.
Right.
When he made his statement, whoever wrote it, whatever, let it be known that they were after money, and he said no.
Right.
So that's clearly saying that he's not giving
he said
money
to
up.
make criminal.
And that, yes, and that exactly. So now, if I'm saying to you, if this is true, then I should be in trouble criminally.
Right.
There's no reason for you to assume that I'm doing anything behind the scenes on the
The
low.
problem with that is, as a woman that's been through an experience where I couldn't say
shit.
anything, it's like one of those things where it's like, first of all, the second man says to me, then I should be in trouble criminally. I automatically think you're guilty. Because what the fuck? When you look at the court of law, when it comes to women and being raped, and the amount of women that actually get justice for that, slim to none.
Yeah, but what he's saying, no, what he's saying,
talking
and
to
what
a
he's,
woman, he was
what
talking
he's
to a
saying,
lawyer.
well, he was talking to a lawyer, yes, and he's saying
Right,
if that's
but
the
any
case,
lawyer also knows that
no, but if that's
it's
the,
so hard to prove that a man raped a woman. Like,
yeah, but
know
if
how
you
hard
come,
that is to prove?
I'm not saying that, but if I'm a
Years down the
lawyer,
road.
what I'm saying, if I'm a lawyer and I'm about to come at you for some money, I'm gonna include it criminally too. I'm gonna come at you
How do you
both
they already
ways.
How do
sued
you
him,
prove
though.
it?
I'm a-
How do you prove
So
it?
how do you
Already
prove any? So
sued
why are
him.
you suing him?
Right, they already sued him.
So that's what I'm saying. You already, how are you suing him? The lady started, the chick started with, I'm not gonna say, he didn't say his name. It was Diddy in subject, whatever.
Okay, so
No
that,
name.
that for me is like, okay, if I'm not saying your name to begin with,
So now I want
obviously
money.
I don't want the public involved.
Yeah,
I don't
so
even want
I
your
want
name.
money.
I just want my money,
Yeah. So now,
and that's it. We keep it quiet. We let it go. Whatever.
so now you
But I
don't
was
get,
still hurt by
so
that
now
shit.
you, but now
Give
you
me
don't,
my money,
yeah,
bitch.
but now you
Yeah.
don't, no, that's not the way it went. So now you don't get the money. So you hire a big time lawyer that
Yeah,
kind of
so now
shouldn't
I
be.
am outing you.
Yeah, but now you have to take it out because you're wrong. You lied.
But was it proved that she lied? And how do you prove that somebody lied years later?
Wait, what? What are we talking about here?
It kind of got ran back again. Like she's kind of saying the same thing that
It's-
Darius was saying because, like, again, no one's. He's
What-
not gonna.
what was
a
that?
lawyer's not gonna dismiss the lawsuit or
It's
like
weird.
suing
I don't
them.
understand what's going on.
They're not gonna
It's-
dismiss it if it's like if they have evidence to prove it.
Right,
She
but
she
where is
said
the
that.
evidence
She
is my
said
point.
she
Like,
said the
how do you
evidence.
get
There is
So
no
then-
evidence,
and then
though.
before at all.
Exactly my point. So how do you even go about doing some shit like this with no evidence to prove it?
But this is just
that's
you
what-
talking
that-
like.
then
So
you
this is
should
just you
sue.
believing the girl instead of feeling like she's not after money.
I'm not saying that she
This is you. No, you're solely talking from her not lying and how hard it is if you're not lying. But you don't know the context. The context is she said her dad
But
picked her
why
up.
can't two of those truths exist at the same time? Why can't I want my money for the bullshit you put me through and also not be lying?
Cool. So then once your dad picks you up, right? Because that's who picked you up. Go with me. Dad picked you up. You're halfway dressed, whatever. We go, what is it, 20 years later, your dad's not going to remember that?
her dad didn't remember
Oh,
picking her
that
up.
O was crazy.
So it's like there's more to it. She tried so hard. She tried.
Add up.
That's a point.
It's gotta add up.
She
yeah.
brought the whole scenario up, and now we're saying that Jay-Z did this to a girl, a 13-year-old, the same year that he was trying to lock in on Beyonce. I don't know if I'm agreeing with that either. I'm trying to make this my wife.
That's a little
Am I
more
gonna-
shaky.
I mean, I can see it
But I get
being
what
a
you're
shaky.
saying. I get
but
what you're saying, though,
I'm
but
not-
like-
I'm locking in. Like I'm somebody that's going somewhere with my plans and my business and all of that, those things. And if you caught me, if I was that person, I probably would have been in a little bit more turmoil already in life than just chitter chatter, right? So obviously, if I'm trying to lock in, this girl's already kind of young, her daggone self. Yeah. Well, you know what I mean? So it's like I just don't agree
spoke
with
on that too.
with the timing, with everything that was happening. I don't see it fitting. I don't. And I feel like enough people that know even a little bit about Jay-Z, especially from our culture, should have. I'm not saying should have been like she's lying, but they should have gave him a little bit more leeway, if that makes any sense. Not to say she's lying, but like I just need to see or hear a little more.
I think Diddy going down perpetuated it a little bit. I think that like gassed the flame with Diddy like and whatnot.
I agree.
Yeah,
do
I think
agree
that was
because
it was the
you
hype
know,
of it.
I'm not gonna lie, like people will say you're not guilty by association, but I fucking disagree. I disagree because if you're around somebody that's doing shit like that, there's no way in hell.
But it's just
that you don't know what shit is going on.
that sucks.
To
What
at least any extent.
that-
You're telling me to 0%. You don't know shit that your friends
0%.
do.
But that sucks.
And you being around them is co-signing their bullshit.
That sucks
You're
to me.
enabling
In the black culture,
That sucks to me though because
we know nothing.
Because white people do
We
that
know
shit.
nothing.
Yeah,
That had
but
nothing to do with me.
That sucks to me because sometimes people don't like. Who's to say that they're really as close as more than just business? Like, how do we
No,
know?
you-
How do we
you
know he's
are-
ever been to a
you
Diddy
are
party?
who you
are.
We don't know he's ever been.
You
Like,
are
But
he
that's
could have
crazy.
been somebody that
That's
was
crazy,
there
Leela.
and then
That's
left.
crazy.
No, that's not crazy.
That's like
That's
like
crazy.
Everybody around you
No,
is
that's-
a reflection
that's
of you.
that's
No,
crazy.
That's a fact.
Lily, that's like you said. That's like if I get jammed up in something and like they saying, "Oh,
That's
Leela's
not-
guilty by
Yeah,
association
that's
because
not
she's
true.
always with
No.
near the podcast." You're not.
I'm not saying that that's.
No, that's a.
I get what you're
Everybody
too say, but
around
you're
you
being too
is
like.
a reflection of who you are. Period.
No.
Yes, it is. You're not gonna have no people around you that don't reflect the characteristics that you hold true. You're not gonna have people around you that don't hold the same morals as you. You're not gonna have people around
Yes,
you.
yes,
who do
you're
business
right.
with
You're
you
right.
that, you
You're
know,
right.
crazy
So
shit.
I could be around you because we do business the same and we have the same
Exactly.
business types, and then you go left. But guess what?
So you
I
don't
go.
believe that
I
how
go.
you do something in one area of your life, it doesn't bleed into
No,
every other area?
no,
I've seen it.
not
I've
with
seen
that.
different
Yeah,
evidence.
No, that
that's
happens.
a different,
That
that's
happens.
a different level of money. Like there are some people that they go in that red door. That red door. Man, I got so much money. I'm going in that. There's some people that do that, but there's also some people that's like, I'm going home. I'm tired. And they come from the same stuff. Like they're in the
understand what
same
you're saying.
business.
I
That
understand
doesn't
what you're
mean
saying.
that like
Thank
when
God.
you
The same
choose
shit,
to
but
go
they ain't
through.
doing the same shit.
Yeah.
Thank
So
God.
it's like on a business level though, you're correct. Like it's like if you do a business and I do a business and we always collaborate and we're
This
it
was
is
the argument that the media
it is
had with
good.
like, just because everybody's at these Diddy parties doesn't mean that they stayed the entire time for the Diddy party.
yeah. There's
type of thing.
they were
Is
saying
what
that there's
you're saying.
different
There's
levels
different
and I
tiers.
don't know what I don't know who did what
Yeah.
or when what happened with who. I just don't agree with as soon as people said 13-year-old, it was a lot of people of our culture just being like, I knew it. You know what I mean? Not
Right.
like, not even to say she's lying, but to be like, all right, well, let me see how this plays out. 'Cause
And
I
do
don't
we know this girl? Like, I haven't been keeping up with this. Is this a girl that was around, that was in media? Like,
It was a 13-year-old like
That's
at the
it.
time. So like we don't know what the hell she does now, but it's like she's not like some notable person. And actually, she's a Jane Doe in the
I just
joint.
don't get it anyway because you was 13, you was at an award show, they said. So the whole story to me doesn't make sense. So like, cool. 13 at an award show, nobody knows you're underage. 13,
yes.
13.
From being involved
Back in the
this,
2000s too.
I'm telling you.
2000s was a crazy place.
No, I'm telling you for a fact. I literally
There's somebody there that can look and be like, man,
This
that's
ain't
your
right.
daughter?
This
That's
ain't
your
right.
daughter?
Right.
Like it ain't.
No,
you're not
because-
looking. Your body
Who
is
you
not
with?
all the way there
No.
yet, or nothing. And
That's
then for
not
her,
true, though,
and then
because
for
I've
her
had-
to say
I've had big
she
boobs
ran,
since I was
she
9.
ran out
It
of.
doesn't work like
Yeah,
that.
but you
Those
still
are
are
facts.
9, and you still have to talk, and you still have to
Yes,
like.
but
There's
at
other
13,
things that
though,
come
you
with
don't-
that. At 13, you're not grown. You're not
That's
about to
not
be able to
true.
have
Look at all these rich
conversations.
people. No, you don't know that.
No,
though,
you
because
can't.
This is the
There's
life
no-
that we live. When you're from a rich fucking family, they train you to be modest. They train you to be
But you
professional.
still
They literally
Or train you not to say
What I'm
nothing.
saying is, you're not bringing
Just show up
any
and chill.
13-year-old around me, and I don't know she's younger than 16. Period.
You.
It honestly don't matter.
That's what I'm
At the
saying.
end of the
If
day,
it's- if
at the end of the
I'm
day, the
looking at
lawsuit got
things, though-
dismissed. So the 13-year-old is irrelevant because again, this was the Tony Busby guy was one of the best in lawyers in America and whatnot. Jay-Z
That's what I'm
refers to
saying. Yeah.
Jay-Z refers to him as a 1-800 lawyer or whatever. That's just his diss or whatever. But obviously, if there was any merit or relevancy or anything that happened or whatever, or there was any evidence, the best lawyer in America would have pushed that shit.
Would've got it.
And he didn't. So wrap that up. ASAP Rocky found not guilty in felony assault trial. A jury has acquitted ASAP Rocky. Did you suck your teeth?
Yeah, because I.
Damn. All right, let me just
No,
read
not
this. Let me just read this.
All right, finish. Because you taking what I'm saying wrong.
A jury
Taking what I'm saying
has
wrong.
acquitted ASAP Rocky of 2 counts of first-degree assault with a semi-automatic firearm for his November 6, 2021 confrontation with Terrell Relly Efron in Hollywood. The verdict is he's not guilty. We got a quick little clip.
We, the jury in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Rakeem Mayers, not guilty of
That jump, that
Yeah.
that stage dive is
Is that Rihanna over there?
He's an idiot. Thoughts? Let's explain that.
He was facing 20-some years for that.
Yeah.
He's kind of crazy as hell for taking at the trial, but I'm happy that he got
Yeah.
over it. I think that's just whack.
He didn't want to do no time.
I think that's just whack. His friend just proved. I think that even going to trial, if that was his goal, he did a great job of showing the type of person that his friend really was. Because like, friend or no friend, you get through it or whatever. That shouldn't have went. That shouldn't have went there. That shouldn't have went there.
With the footage, I thought he was packed up. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That
But-
footage was
Yeah.
footage
But
was
did you,
footage.
did you follow? I
didn't follow up. I didn't follow up at all.
If you would have followed the case,
Yeah.
there was certain
It was
times
bogus?
that you would have been like, bro, your friend, you trying to just get some bread.
Yeah, because he
was getting
he
mad.
grabbed
He was messing up. He
grabbed the
Oh, okay.
casings.
Yeah.
Like,
He went and got the bullets.
yeah.
Police couldn't find it. He went back to the scene and got the bullets from. I just think that's whack in total. I
Okay.
don't know.
That was
I
weird.
don't agree with taking some. I don't agree.
You don't agree with what? Taking
with
what?
Taking somebody to court for that.
Okay.
Like, I
Well,
feel
break that down.
Where they're from, if anything, you separate. You so-called got your own business. He does his own thing, and then y'all either figure it out or y'all figure out how to meet up and fight like men.
So how did he get? How was he not guilty in this? Like he didn't do it? Or
The footage is there.
I think.
right. So like, how
The
was he
footage
not
is
guilty?
there.
I think didn't he say it was like a starter? Like
He did say it was a fake
It's a
gun.
fake
I
gun,
didn't hear
yeah.
that.
Yeah. So
Fake gun.
I think with the evidence, I think maybe Buddy's evidence was faulty.
Grazed his hand.
Buddy's evidence was faulty. Maybe he really didn't get shot.
Okay.
They say he really got shot. Like I said, once I
Okay.
started hearing the boy talk, I didn't really pay attention. And I usually like watching court cases like that when people can't, like they show their true selves in like the interrogation and stuff. And I think that's really why he won. Like I think that guy showed his true self a lot.
Okay.
In those interrogations.
fucked it up.
Like he wanted to fight, borderline fight. Even his attorney was making threats and trying. Like the judge had to stop a lot of this. He was
Right.
answering questions wrong. He was wanting more context in questions he was just supposed to say yes or no to.
Right.
So like I think that might be really
Probably.
how
That makes sense.
it was a not guilty.
That's what gets me tight because you said something a second ago, but like, you don't feel that for the Tory and Meg situation. Completely different situations, but like you brought that shit up a minute ago. I was like, you don't think he did that?
I feel like Tory shouldn't have been facing. I don't think me personally. I don't think Tory did that.
Okay, cool.
I don't think Tory shot him.
Jesse,
Yeah.
agree on one thing today.
Yeah, I don't think. Tory shot him.
Why'd he take it to trial though?
think he.
What do you mean?
felt
Why
like
he
was-
take it to trial?
I'm just saying because he was gonna get less time.
But I think he still is gonna have to leave, right?
Yo, that you know, it's been mad
But wasn't
long.
he still gonna have
He
to
was
leave?
trying not. I think that he was trying not to snitch. Like, 'cause I think he knows what happened. I think honestly, I think it was his friend. It was her friend.
And I don't even think.
And he
she
didn't want her
did
to go
it
down.
I think she did it on some half drunk, and he went over there while
Playing around with his shit.
Yeah.
and it went off. Boom. And I still don't even know if I want to say that it really all the way hit Meg, or it bounced and hit Meg.
Yeah, because that don't even make sense neither. Because she was like next couple days twerking.
She messed herself
Right.
up with that.
But look what she's still saying.
That documentary.
What's she still saying?
came
Oh,
out
she
with,
like
She's still playing a victim.
That
Yeah.
documentary tore her up, bro.
what do you mean?
Because she's playing victim. Like, she's trying to say,
Yeah.
like, she was going through stuff. But it clearly, in that documentary, you realize that Tory was clearly messing with the other girl and she didn't like it.
Right.
Like, something.
You watched the documentary?
You
be tapped in.
I didn't. No, everything I watch like a summary. Like, I watch
Okay.
that part
Summary
of
of
it.
it.
I didn't watch the whole documentary. There's a Chris Brown one that I didn't watch either, but I watched somebody say, like, if you don't watch it in its entirety, you will think that Chris Brown did a lot of these things to a lot of these women.
Right.
Like, the way that some of these things are being able to come out is crazy.
Well, I saw that he's suing them for like 500 mil
Yeah,
type shit.
because, bro, if you don't watch, like, if you get sick of it halfway through, you're going to think he's some crazy type of person.
And that's why he's suing type shit. So hopefully he wins that.
And it's crazy because at the end of it, they say, like, he was found not guilty. Like, all the way at the end, though. So there's different people talking and all that. And then at the end, is when they say, like, he was found not guilty for this and this.
Yeah,
and
that's
this.
weird.
Low key, Meg might be a little crash out because in the relationship she was in after that.
Okay. You talking about the woman partisan?
Yeah, the video, the dude that would take the cameras and take pictures and stuff. He was in a situation where he was forced to take pictures and record her in the back seat, and he felt the way. And then Party, who she was dating, Fontaine, was pushing through security because she was messing with other dudes. So I don't know. She
all over the place.
Yeah.
I mean, like, respect
Yeah.
you, like, more power to you. But as far as the Tory Lanez and Meg situation goes, I don't even know. It's crazy. It's crazy, and like, there's too many things that he did. Like, he broke down similar to Jay-Z saying that it should be taken to criminal court or whatever. He didn't say that, but he was breaking down, like, how does this doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense. This is like, how do you know who shot you? She was supposedly shot from behind. So how do you know who shot you from behind? Type shit. And there was also no bullet. Not that I don't. When he broke it down, there was no bullet holes in her feet or whatever. So it was like, there's different things that he was alluding to, like that, like, doesn't make, there's holes in her story and type shit. And like with the documentary that you said, not that this relates to her that incident, but she said, I think it was something Gale. Do you know who I'm talking about? It's like it's a reporter,
Gail.
Judy Gale or some type of Gale.
Black?
Yes,
That
black.
That Gail Scott or King or whatever.
Something like
The one
that.
That interviewed Meg.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
She said Scott King, like Jill Scott. Isn't Jill Scott King that? That's her. That's her.
just got
Yeah, what's it called? But that Gail lady, she said that she never had sexual intercourse or activity with her or whatever. And in the documentary, she comes out saying, yeah, of course they had sex or whatever. So it's like, you lying, you pointing out, you showing a blatant lie. So it's like, again, it's not the same scenario, but it's messy and sticky, and it's showing that you're not willing to lie on a man's name. Even that Partisan Fontaine situation got sticky when she said that, like, he did this or did that.
It's abusive.
I liked her diss though when she was dissing all of them. I liked the first. She should have just.
That's
moved
good
on.
memory.
Hell yeah, she.
When
That's
she
good
dissed
memory.
all of them, that junk was tough. She should have just left it from there. Though she shouldn't have did a documentary. Like,
Right.
She should have just kept going.
I think she's gonna continue to go though, because
Do you think she's doing this as like a? Because now she's saying she's scared of him and stuff too. Do you think this?
From jail.
the what's it called? What is it? Restraining order.
Yes.
That's too much.
From the jail. She's getting
threats.
threats.
Like, do you think this is a clout, like a clout move, or do you think she genuinely somewhere is scared?
Definitely not genuine, but I think that it's. I definitely do think it's like playing chess though, because if you're quote unquote playing the victim, you're doing a great job at it type shit.
Coming out with songs, got twerk videos, going crazy. There's challenges out there.
Yeah, she was twerking.
Like, what? What we doing?
Yeah, I don't know.
What we doing? I thought they shot the foot.
Yeah, it is. But I don't know. Hopefully they get it together. She gets it together. He gets it together. Hopefully, like Leela, I know you're hella opinionated. What do you feel? You're the only woman in the room.
Whether Tory did it or not?
Just whatever. How you feel? You've been saying how you feel all day, so you might as well just chop.
I always do. I'm a Tory fan.
Look at you! Thank God. I was thinking you was getting the evil eyes over.
I'm a Tory stan. I've been a diehard Tory fan.
So he did it or not?
I don't like to speak on this because I don't know.
Hilarious.
Like, no, for real. Like, this is one of those things that, like, especially as a white woman, because it's like a black woman, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like to get in this conversation because I don't want the shit.
Yeah, but
that one's for you.
From knowing what you know.
Which is bare
like, all
minimum.
the stuff that
However,
you know.
like, Tory put out an album. Did you listen to that? You definitely listened to that. Daystar?
Yeah.
He put out that album and he was talking, he had a couple songs in it when he was like talking about the whole situation.
Yellow.
And not to sit here and say that a couple songs,
That's your boy? Okay, man.
not to say that a couple songs make you innocent. However, your art usually reflects your life. And the shit that he was saying in them songs, like that whole album was a bad.
Yo, Leela, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never been more proud of you than right now
Like-
because that's what I was thinking too. That's why I've been thinking. But like, if you're not in the room,
No, you're right.
if you're in the wrong, like say Leela didn't was not aligned.
You wouldn't.
They were like, get the fuck out of here with that type shit. But it's like, no, you really can't make an album as an artist. You can't make a full album like that.
And be
Like it's
guilty.
like dead ass. Yeah,
You
like
have a guilty conscience and you're gonna make that.
no, hell no.
Be for real. You know what I mean? And it's like, obviously, but also it's one of those things where you can argue that you can because your perception is your reality. So if he doesn't think that he did it, you know what I mean, then sure. But then that's one of those things where you can't think that you didn't do it if you didn't.
Right.
Like,
and your perception is
you
not
either-
like a lie. Isn't your perception? You know, your true self
but
knows.
that's the thing. Like, you can convince yourself that something is not true. I see people do it every day, especially in entertainment. You can convince yourself that something is not true. The grass is green to somebody and the grass is blue to somebody else. And you can argue with them both all day, but they're both gonna think they're right.
Now, Leela, we're getting closer. Are those two white people or what?
Listen, usually,
Okay,
But-
there you go. So we having two different conversations.
but
It's
no,
all good.
it's the same type of thing. Like,
As far as shooting somebody goes, you can't really convince yourself that you.
can't. Nah, if you shot somebody, unless you was on a whole shit ton of drugs,
There you go.
can't sit here and say that you didn't shoot somebody.
Nah, you
like,
either did it.
You either did it or you didn't.
Right, that's a fact.
Like, but I do agree, especially with what I did learn on the situation. I do agree with what one of you had said, where we thought it was her friend, and Tory was just the scapegoat type of thing.
And I think that why he didn't go to
Her
trial.
friend to be sold out.
Exactly, he didn't want to snitch, and he wanted to like take it to the chin, take it to the head, like a real guy type shit. Like so, it's like it's messy, and honestly, like if he's not a hero, but he's really the good guy. He's really a good guy in the as far as perspective goes. Like to take that he's real. Like you can't say nothing bad on his name, and hopefully, like if it was me, I would countersue. But it's like I don't know if he plans to do that. But it's just like I don't know, it's up in the air. But we do get a clip from Tory Lanez from prison.
The fucking Party Next Door showed his best work in 2025. Fucking Drake showed his best work in 2025. Weekend showed his best work in 2025. And now, nigga, it's time for me to come out, nigga. You know my circumstance.
He should have something to say. Him and Sue Surf. I can't wait for them to get out of jail.
Alright, bro, but how you gonna record? That's like make it make sense to me, bro. How you gonna record, bro? Didn't they just take his shit?
I'm gonna record on this. I'm gonna record on the phone I'm talking to you on. I think you're more so worried about me telling you that I want to drop with the rest of the city and I want to drop within the next 2 to 3 weeks. And just because I don't have this shit created right now, it's like you're telling me, you're not fit to compete with these niggas because niggas, you don't have producers and you don't have the things that you have to make a tradition. So I'm fucking my niggas. Stop acting like I don't do the impossible all the time. That's what I do. And let me ask you a question, bro. You feel like because I'm in prison right now,
Is that person in prison that he's talking to?
No way.
the hottest album of our city? Me, the nigga who works in pressure, the nigga who lives.
He's on the phone. You gonna talk to another nigga in prison?
It just looks weird. Bro.
Yeah.
They would have got on to shit.
Regardless of what way he's going with this clip right here is hard. Like when he does drop, to have this clip be out, and the things that he's saying.
I want that in a song.
Yeah, like
That's some Max B shit.
That's hard.
Like, yeah.
As a fucking interlude.
Yeah, that's hard.
Like, no,
That's hard.
yes. And he's the type of artist that would do that.
I respect that.
That's true.
You think I can't because I'm saying it here? Nah, that's hard. That's a hard.
At least we know where his head
That's
is.
why the cameras is on, man. Everybody, I feel like is chasing that moment to be like, that's hard. I'm using that. I'm keeping that. Clip that up.
Get me a mommy food.
No, do your thing. So what do y'all think the Kendrick album? What do y'all think a Kendrick album will sound like right now? Like if he were to drop in the next 2-3 weeks.
I hope it's still on the West Coasty side. I like when people brings their
You
side.
out for like the night?
Yeah, because I gotta get up at 5:30.
All right. Thank you for coming through. Appreciate you.
Have a good night. Nice meeting you.
See you next week.
I think that I hope it's West. I like when people
West
dig
Coast.
coasty, like not like
Tory Lanez West Coast.
He
I
said
thought
Kendrick.
you said
He did
I
say
did say
Kendrick.
Kendrick. I meant
He
Tory.
said
My fault.
Kendrick.
My fault.
I think Tory always tries to chase everything, like everybody. So I think it'll be like a worldly out. Like he'll have a little bit of singing,
Like
but I think a lot of it'll be like gritty, like because he's in jail.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I think Tory Lanez he's like a Drake too. He's a Swiss Army knife. He can go a lot of ways with it. And I think within reason, I think it'll be a message album. Like
You
it'll
think-
all make sense.
100%.
together. It's not just
gonna
I
flow?
don't think it'll just be a bunch of songs.
I would be surprised if he really does it where it is
Maybe
off the phone.
Seven songs. I feel. You don't think he could do 7 songs?
I don't think that he's gonna do. I think if he drops an album, it's not gonna be from off the phone like he was saying. I think it was pre-recorded.
Okay.
Like, cause I think like a lot of like he's dropped like a deluxe from prison that the Alone at Prom deluxe or whatever. He's dropped a couple. He's dropped that one joint where it was a feature with him and DDG or whatever.
Yeah, that song was hard.
And that was
That song was hard.
the whole song was hard or just his verse?
He went crazy.
He went crazy. I don't even know how the rest of the song goes.
He went crazy.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a
okay.
fact.
Yeah.
I don't think he would do a whole album like that. I personally. I mean, if he did, if he did, he'd be like the only person that could really like
I just
body
need to
it.
get back to that Shxts tape, man. I need him back so he could get. That's what I like about him the most. Cause
R&B Tory.
I just like that he could rap and you get all that rapping like this, and then out of nowhere he'll just come out with that whole old school twist the song up, and I like the way he does it the best.
So you said that Tory wouldn't win against J. Cole. Would Tory win against Drake?
They're similar.
I think
They're
that's
similar.
I think the only reason I say J. Cole so fast is because I feel like I'm only looking at it one way. So like lyrically, I think he might could get Drake lyrically, you know, but then he could do some of them other things too. So I think that would be a tougher match. But I still think Drake would get him now.
Okay.
I think Drake got the edge a little bit because of maybe the singing side.
Here's my thing.
Well,
with the singing, that ain't gonna work. That's why you talking about
It's
verses.
gonna work.
You talking like a rap.
I would love to see that.
Okay.
A versus. Drake.
Nah, Drake got him with a verses. I'm saying
they
like as
still got
far
some
as like
shit.
same thing with him and Kendrick and whatnot. I forgot what I was about to say. Yeah, I don't know. Like as far as Tory is considered, like he's just different type shit. Like Drake. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I feel like people don't. As far as Kanye's a good example of this. Early Kanye is way different than new Kanye. Drake is the same way. Early Drake and mid his career Drake is a lot different than I think an earlier Drake or a mid Drake career could have handled Kendrick a lot better.
Since what album do you change?
Like
that?
CLB.
Okay.
But like, I think Take Care Drake would have done way better. Way better. I don't even listen because I said it on.
He got more feelings now, maybe.
He just got comfortable, similar to Chris Brown too. Chris Brown, thankfully now is doing his thing. He did a crazy ass show in Africa. He got a Grammy, different thing. Got NAACP award and whatnot. So he's doing his thing. But like a year ago and like in the past, Chris Brown has complained about not receiving, being highlighted for his negative, like the negative side, and not for his positivity.
And that's crazy to me too, because
It's Rihanna shit.
Album, he's been on the good. He hasn't. To me, he's always stayed consistent.
As far as Chris Brown?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I just think that is also, he plays so many songs that it probably can intimidate some people from trying to go listen to a
Right. I think you should not do
song album.
Yeah, like dropping 80 songs on an album probably should just pack that up.
I've been traveling and all that, so I'll be throwing them things. I'm like,
right.
Damn, how do you get? There's 13 on this, and if you can listen to this, you just gotta listen to it. Like, it's certain. I don't know. I think he's been consistent.
That's a fact. I get that. Yeah, and I feel like Drake is going through, like some people go through, like Kanye's obviously going through, like Kanye, in my opinion, Kanye will never make like a graduation or a college dropout again. I don't think Drake's ever going to Take Care, unfortunately.
But I don't think that, do you think that is how it goes? I think as they
I don't think it's how it goes. I think that certain artists, certain men are like that.
Yeah, you start producing or getting on a production side and you help somebody else's shit sounds like a Take Care or like a graduation. Like, you still make your good music, but I feel like it's supposed to change.
See, that
it is.
That's why I disagree. Is that I don't like
people. I feel like having
he is comfortable though.
Is like kissing them and like we like them and stuff, but it's like how far did they go? You know,
you said music, Kiss, like the band,
Jada Kissing. And
okay.
You know, like them dudes kind of stick to the same way of rapping, and we love it.
Right.
I'm not saying it's whack. It's
we
great.
Need that though.
But as far as like the industry wise, it kind of went somewhere and it stayed right there. So I feel like as you grow, your music has got to change now.
Changing and growing are two different things. So like if your music should grow with you, in my opinion, as far as quality wise, as far as you're getting older, your audience getting older, But Drake's hasn't grown like J. Cole's and like Kendrick's.
Yeah, but I don't think that.
Like Drake's music hasn't matured. If anything, it's gotten more immature. Like talking about 21-year-olds and all types of weird shit like that, clubbing or whatever. So it's like that's the difference between him and Kendrick. Okay. Kendrick has matured with his music.
Okay, yeah, I agree with that.
And even Hove has matured with his music. And Hove can still drop a God did verse.
I agree with that.
You know what I mean? Like 4-minute verse or whatever. Like so it's like he didn't miss a beat. Kanye can't drop. It's a mentality type deal because Kanye be going through like mad mental fucking lapses and doing all types of weird shit, and it shows in his music.
But do you think he can or you think he won't?
No, he can't. Because even with Kanye, Kanye's been known. Kanye's more known to have people write his shit than Drake.
I feel like Kanye's though more of a rebel anyway though. Like his whole thought process is like rebellious. So.
But he was rebellious when he was a good lyricist. He was rebellious. He was talking his shit on graduation on
I don't know if he was as rebellious as he is.
No, I'm not saying now he's talking about being a Nazi.
That's what I'm saying. So I feel like that's
a different vibe.
Is different right now.
Yeah. Like he lost his mother. Losing his mother, it was over.
Mom, divorce, like
he slowly started turning from that. I feel like she was like his piece.
Only one.
And I feel like he does have.
All right, so let's touch that real fast. He lost. Do you know when he lost? Are you a big Kanye fan?
Not like I don't know exactly when he lost.
Because I don't know if he lost his mom before graduation, before the college dropout, before all his classic albums. He definitely lost his mom before the Watch the Throne with Jay-Z.
Yeah, but he didn't. I think he lost his mom after all the college dropouts and all of that stuff. Graduation.
Perhaps, but he was still able to drop a classic with Jay-Z type shit. Like,
but what I'm saying is the lyrics, the way he was writing, the things he was writing towards when his mom was alive changed. That's what I'm saying. Like the stuff he was writing in graduation, he wasn't writing that kind of. He wasn't speaking that same way in Watch the Throne.
Okay.
Like his whole persona.
But it was still tough though.
No, it wasn't bad. I'm just saying that like. That Kanye sounded like he was trying to get things changed and open people's eyes to certain things. And I think that his rap style mixed with some of the ways he was able to tell us what was going on that we were seeing with our eyes just made him like dope and stay up here. But I feel like if he's not gonna do that with his rap, then he's not gonna stay like up there anyway.
Yeah.
Right? Because he's like a producer. So, all right. So in my regards, I mean like the stuff that he's going through now with, or I don't know if it's now, but the stuff that he went through with Kim and all of that,
Mm-hmm.
like I feel like his attack or his music after that was more like the weird, and even the arguments, the poopity scoop, and like I feel like he's rebelling.
Clout chasing.
Yeah, all right.
That's more clout chasing than rebelling for real. Like as far as artistically.
Does he need the clout chase? Does Kanye need the clout chase?
If you talk to anybody who pays who keeps up with it, like right now he did the fucking
Diddy stuff, yeah.
He did the Diddy stuff. He did the
Yeah,
Nazi
he's
stuff. He
bugging.
brought his wife.
Sean John.
He's brought his wife to the Grammys butt ass naked.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of clout chasing, and he got an album coming out.
Weird.
Okay.
Exactly, and they said for the last couple of years now.
Black Mass.
Yes.
Why do we say this is clout chasing if he got an album coming out?
Yeah, he got an album. It's called Bully. It's gonna drop this year, type shit. I don't know who Bree Adams is, but she said that Kanye ain't clout chasing though. And she also said that ain't been the same since Donda, talking about Kanye.
That's all my people from Charlotte.
Donda.
Oh, shout out to them. I gotta get y'all's opinion. Probably last thing on the pod. I gotta get y'all's opinion on this joint. We talked about it a little bit off the pod before we got started, but I gotta get this on air on wax. If I could pull it up. Yep, this one. All right, so I'm gonna pass this off to you guys.
I'm talking to you. I said I'm talking
My
twice.
response to that is, you don't check my word.
I do check your words.
You can't check my word.
Based off of what?
You can't
Based
check.
off of what? Because you paying me, nigga? I'm a
No,
grown man.
because I'm
Based off of
no,
what?
and you can't check
But
my
you saying
word.
stupid shit about me and you keep doing
And
that.
respond in words.
Come on, man.
But you or nobody else in this world can tell me how the fuck to talk. Who the fuck are you
I'm
talking
telling you how you making me feel in the moment.
Then say that. Don't say you can't say that. You ain't
That's just
say
a
what the fuck I want to say.
I hear you.
The success of my shit. Who the fuck are you talking to?
'Cause you always
I ain't
say
one of them envious niggas in the street.
I didn't say you were
Your
envious.
success don't bother me.
But you always say something
Stop
negative.
talking to me
But
like
you
your
always say
success
negative.
bothers
Don't
me.
touch
As if I ain't been one of the biggest
See,
advocates of your
But you always
I can't tell if this is jokes, because he always get loud like this. This how Flip play around.
negativity highlighter.
Now I think it was a real
No,
argument.
that was real.
I think
That gave off authentic.
They both.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. He always do
Plays
this.
like that, but they both can do that. Like Joe Budden ends up fighting people because they can't do that. James Flip ends up always fighting people because they can't do that.
Yeah.
They both can do that. So it makes for good. It does make it look like it's a country, but that's a real argument. That's like that argument is us arguing about Kobe and LeBron and Jordan for an hour. After an hour, somebody that don't know us might think me and you are about to fight. But we know each other. We know, so we, you know what I mean?
But the only thing about that is that there was a disrespect in what they were talking. Break down what y'all just saw. Like, what do y'all take from that?
I feel like I kind of know it, but I feel like Queen's Flip was trying to tell him what he says, the words he says, how it makes him feel. But in the moment, he told him, "You can't say that." So by like you telling me something, and I tell you, you can't say that.
Mm-hmm.
So Joe, I feel like took it personal for every like sense of the word and the definition, and was like, you can't tell me what I can tell you. Like,
Now, you broke that down perfectly. Do you agree with that?
Yes,
With Joe or Flip?
I agree with Joe.
Okay.
I agree with it standing as if we two friends.
Yo, Darius, he just said he agreed with Joe. If you see this, just letting you know he agreed with Joe.
Yes, I do.
I've been arguing with him for like 3 days about this.
Yes, if you're especially if you're my friend. Well, if you're not my friend, you definitely can't tell me what the hell to say to you. So what am I talking about? But if you're my friend, you can't tell me how I could say something to you, because now tell me you misunderstood something and I could break it down.
Right.
But you can't look at me and be like, "Don't say that to me." Well, you
Right.
can.
Right.
But I'm not finna listen to that.
So
bro.
what do you
boys.
think?
I can't always take Queen's Flip serious.
Okay.
Because he's always throwing jabs and joking. But Joe Budden's always wants to be the smartest on the podcast. And that's his conflict with all of his workers. Because I seen arguments with the other dude, the other light-skinned dude. They go back and forth. But I do get it, you know. No one wants to be belittled, you know, especially when you airing. So Queens Flip's from the streets. Joe Budden's is always in conflicts with people. He was dropped from Eminem's thing for his backstabbing and feeling away about M. So, I mean, Joe Budden's ain't wrong, but in the same token, Queens Flip, he's gonna talk his shit too. So,
yeah, I think that in that argument, I think as people, once he said my feelings, that's where he should have brought the argument, because then it's like, what you saying makes me feel away. We could discuss that, but if you saying something and like we're talking about something and I'm like, nigga, that shit is whack.
Right.
Like you can't be like, I can't tell you that. Like
Right.
just tell me, ask me why do I think it's whack, and
Right.
let's continue this conversation.
Right.
But you can't stop and tell me you can't say that to me.
Right.
That doesn't.
yeah, but why get emotional?
As far as Flip or Joe Budden?
Both.
Okay.
Why get emotional?
Well, because you know the type of character, you know the type of guy, man, Joe Budden is. And no, the thing is that what people don't take into account, Joe Budden is like, and he brought it up, he's paid his checks, he's writing his checks. Yeah. So it's like, you're not told to your boss like that regardless.
He said he was like, I'm up. You can't tell me, I don't care about your success. Like your success doesn't bother me. I'm
right.
good. Which is how it's supposed to be when it's friends. It's like,
exactly.
You know, you rep. I don't rep. I train. So I can't be like, oh, Sal, you think you could tell me? No, like you do your thing. You just telling me something from what you see, from your observation. And if we cool or we work together in the same setting, I should be at least able to have the conversation with you. That's how I feel. Whether I'm right or you're right or I'm wrong or you're wrong, I just think, I don't even think you should say that to your friend.
To your friend? Is it a friend thing or a man thing?
I don't think you should say that at all, honestly. I think him saying you can't talk to me like that is equivalent to him being like, don't touch me. Because they're friends and he know they're not about to fight.
Right.
So I think I don't remember exactly when he said that,
right.
The words thing, but I think him saying you can't talk to me like that or don't talk was like a figure of speech, if I must. I don't think he meant it literally either. So I think that's what he kind of should have said.
Flip or Joe Budden?
Flip. I don't think when Flip first said, you can't talk to me like that or whatever, he meant that literally. It's kind of like you going crazy. I'm like, John, you can't talk to me like that, bro. Chill. Or something like, I don't mean literally you can't talk to me like that.
How I break it down is that Flip, to me, correct me if I'm wrong, Flip is Joe Budden's little man.
Yeah.
Like his little bro type shit. That's all I need to know with it like that's little bro behavior. That's like he little bro them type shit. Like how the fuck you my man, you my little bro type shit. Like you're not gonna tell me what I can and can't say. That's some shit a father would say or whatever, or an OG or whatever the case may be. It's like he said, he broke it down. Joe Budden broke it down to Flip or whatever. Tell me what I said was wrong. We can discuss it with words. But you're not gonna tell me what I can and can't say. But in like I was tagged in it by a guy, and then by Leela was chiming in or whatever. Then it was taking Flip side. But it's like when you understand, that's a very New York attitude to have. So it's like if you know that he's a man, like you don't tell another man, like and you're the not the superior or whatever.
Corporate, if you do it corporately.
Exactly. Either way, you look at it.
Honestly, talk to you however he wants.
Right. If he's like he's not your boss, like y'all don't have a boss type of a relationship. Yeah. But if he sign your checks and you're his little bro. And as a man to man, you're not telling another man how to talk or whatever, what he can't say or whatever. It's just like I didn't expect Leela to get it because she's a girl or whatever. But the guy that was Darius, shout out Darius, who was like tagging me in it, I was like, yo, you supposed to get this because like this is common sense. This is 1 + 1 = 2, and that's why I asked you what you thought of it, and you broke it down just like how I expected you to type shit.
Yeah, it's not. If we boys, it's not like. If I'm ever gonna tell you what you can or can't do in any regards, I'm gonna come with the reason behind it right after that.
Right. Tell me how I'm wrong.
And I'm like, you can't say that.
Right. That's why I feel like Flip was.
They gonna feel away.
They're gonna get in trouble, or they gonna say
right.
something. Like you can't just be like, you can't tell me don't talk to me. I don't know.
Yeah, Flip. I feel like that's like I said. Flip was when I was talking to Darius that Flip was in his feelings.
Yes.
And upset or whatever the case may be and that's why
and
he
felt
away.
Word is saying right what he was really trying to say right anyway, because I remember I know what really happened, and he was just speaking to the way it makes him feel. But he should have never said, "You can't talk to me like that." He should have said, when you talk to me like that, it makes me feel like this, and then allowed Joe to decipher or decide how he was going to go from there.
Right. I think they got there at a certain point because Joe said, or on a different clip, Flip said that he apologized or he said something to him outside in the hallway or whatever, but it's like, that's the steps y'all need to take because you didn't articulate correctly and whatnot. Shout out to Cody, Spiffy, Timbo. What are y'all mans? He been in the comments.
That's my boy.
Yo, shout out to him. He said, "Yeah, if we boys, it's valid. If you not my friend, that's my that's my warning. You can say whatever you want after that. Just be ready for consequences." He said, "Non-facts, you can't say that to a nigga unless you want to fight next, LMFAO, or like you demand some type of respect." So yeah, shout out to Cody. Cody, right? I'm saying his name right? All right, bet. Yo, that's all the topics. If y'all got anything else y'all want to say before the pod ends, what y'all think?
I mean, funny thing is, it might have happened like a month ago. I did hear some, and that was out of the way. I did hear some shit on.
Jesse,
niggas is reaching out to me like, yo, Sad. Niggas is talking about
yo, come on, see.
I'm just saying.
Jesse,
I was like,
yo, man.
Yo, all I'm saying,
what?
You know what I mean?
What are you doing?
I heard.
Are you ready for this? He's talking right now.
I heard.
Wait, damn.
Hold on.
I heard who does the most for the town.
Oh man! All right.
And I was like, I was getting texts.
I had nothing to do with
calls. Yo, say you ain't see that on
you Facebook. Text and calls. You like.
No,
everybody
I'm not gonna do that. But I wasn't tapped in. I'm like, shit. People look for opportunities. You know what I mean? Real niggas don't have to talk about nothing because real niggas know. You know what I mean? Who does what for the town? First of all, don't do one thing and feel you done enough because it's never enough.
Oh my gosh, can I use the please, I got a whole.
I mean, you gonna miss it.
I'm just saying.
You went at the wrong time.
I'm from the town.
I know where he's going.
I'm tuned into the streets. I do security out here for a lot of people. But come on, I'm a community nigga too.
Okay.
I see niggas, bring their kids up. I watch these kids. I've been in all these platforms for who does what. Like I said, I've been security for niggas.
Right.
And my family members, they think, oh, it's because your cousin. Nah, he's doing what he's supposed to. And he's helped everyone, including myself. With my little son, I'm always be there, not just because he's family, but from some people that stand by morals and trying to do their best for their town where they from. Sometimes you got to go elsewhere. You know what I mean? Because the stage will be set different when you elsewhere. It'd be the niggas from your own town that'll tarnish you. It'd be your own family that'll backstab you. I've seen it all. I've seen it all. Some niggas pick and choose on when they want to be friends or when they want to be family. It shouldn't always have your hand out. Don't always have your hand out. Because what have you done for me lately? Why somebody got to do all this to get their real flowers or their applause? You got to stand up on yours in the community. So with all that being said, with dudes that have gone to be successful with basketball, the artist, music industry, you can't just say you've done one thing for the town and that's enough. It's never going to be enough. But you got to be consistent on being a better you to really get that praise.
I'm not gonna lie, you being mad vague. So it's
I'm being mad vague. This is true.
As far as one thing, fix this all up. Let me just go to the bathroom.
So,
what do you think?
all right, so, all right.
You can't just do one thing. What does that mean? Can you be more specific?
All right,
or not?
so from what I was told, a couple dudes was saying how, who's done the most for Kingston?
I don't know who said that.
Who's done the most?
My question.
I mean,
that wasn't my question.
I wasn't a part of it.
Yeah.
These are just the things I've been told.
You
Yourself.
okay.
I've heard Velas. I've heard Tay Fisher. I might have heard because people was tagging people in, different people.
Right, you had a different conversation.
Who've come from success. You know, I think I was told Keith Simmons and stuff like that. Okay. But I was told the Velas talk and the Tay Fisher.
Okay.
I've done private security for Velas. Anytime he's called me, I pulled up for him.
Okay.
I know he don't trust a lot of people. Okay. I know he's had issues with certain people in this town of trying to rob him.
Okay.
He called me. I was there for him.
Okay.
You know what I mean? 100%.
Welcome back. Keep on.
I've heard talks of my cousin, Tay Fisher.
Okay.
Niggas saying they're gonna rob him and stuff like that. Wait, what?
See, this is what I'm talking about. You was too vague, so I'm thinking. So Vel's not your cousin.
Vel's not my cousin.
Tay's your cousin.
Tay's my cousin.
Context. Keep going.
But I fuck with both.
No one I
fuck with both.
Yeah, keep
but
going.
at the end of the day, if anyone, most people want to stick to who they cool with the most, who they fans with, and that's fine. I'm fans of both. Okay. I'm cousins with one, and I know who's done the most for this town. Okay. Hands down, and he's not even gonna speak on what he does because this is what he does. This is
Sal,
yeah. He don't even have to.
Sal, but you being
because we
vague,
know what he does.
I'm listening to the whole thing you're saying, and because you're being so vague, I thought you was going the other way.
Nah, I mean, I'm
a
changed man. I'm a changed man.
So this whole time you was talking about Tay?
Yeah.
I swear, I'm listening to you with my ears.
Because in that one episode you had.
Wait, Jesse, wait. Because again, I was listening to him being mad. He was being mad mysterious.
I'm here for truth.
So you saying?
I'm here for truth.
So what are you saying about Val?
I think what he's specifically speaking to though is more so of the fact of the people that was saying things like Tay's camp not being something that's looked at as giving back to the community because people make money.
Now, why couldn't you say it like that? Mad direct.
I'm just telling you based on the text I got. Because niggas know. Right. And it came to me, so now that I'm here,
right.
I'm just,
But you talking about two different niggas. And the way,
if you're not saying,
I'm just saying, when you don't say a name, when you don't put a bullet on a name, you could be especially if you a hater or a weirdo.
Didn't nobody tag me either. Didn't nobody tag me. Didn't nobody tag me when it was all going down. Just got those.
I swear to God, they tagged everybody.
Yeah, was I in that? Was I in that?
Not everybody. I'm just saying everybody else. Everybody else got tagged. Shit was crazy.
All of that stuff stems from the same situation, all right? It stems from the situation that you had when you had Joe Sims up here and you guys were talking about Velas and the hometown hero thing, and then it trickled into the next episode you had when those guys were trying to define. And so again, by any means, nobody has to do anything for the town
at all.
But when you're gonna speak to it, then you at least got to speak to it the correct way. Like saying that him doing the camp isn't giving back to the community is false, even if you getting money. One, because
he does free camps though, Jesse.
I know that, but I'm just saying, even still, if it ain't free, one is because it goes to something for your kids to do and learn, and we already don't have that many things to do here. If you go to anybody that's ever been a pro or celebrity or
you're paying for that.
You're paying.
You're paying for that,
and they only probably coming for one of the days. Like just the amount of things that he gives to. He does free clinics. He just did the guns down thing at the Y. That's something that's free. So I think that what happened with that whole Velas thing, it made certain people start to analyze other people and then try to make it look like, well, that's not necessarily giving back, and that's not giving back, and that's not, instead of keeping it on topic to what it really was about. And
yeah, some people have weird takes, obviously. Yo, but Sel, you right here in person. Man, I need you to what's called. Like I'm just talk to me like I'm dumb.
Man, listen, who was these niggas talking? Cause what do they do? Who is these niggas talking? What do they do? You know what I mean? What do they do?
That's a good question.
You just ask them questions.
Listen, what do these niggas do that can speak on people's platforms?
Okay.
Niggas been doing it for 20 years. Okay. We can say a nigga been in the street for 20 years. What do you get from that?
Yeah, not the same
thing. You've been in the street for 20 years. You ain't never been in jail. Is that success?
To some niggas.
You've been in the streets for 20 years, okay, but you still in the streets? Or you still in the town?
I see how you're breaking it down.
I'm everywhere.
Right.
I'm everywhere, but I stay in my lane.
Right.
I'm a calm nigga now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If you ask who Marcel is and what he do,
yeah,
I'm a OG now.
Okay.
I ref. That's a good guy. I do security.
Yeah.
I'm in the schools.
Right.
I see y'all kids every day. Mm-hmm. Positivity.
Facts.
That's me.
Right.
You know what I mean? I change my shit every year. Now I ref for high school.
Tough.
You know what I mean? I get called for private shit. But sometimes you gotta adjust. There's no clubs. There's no bars like that in Kingston. I'll stop by. It's me and 3 other people. I leaves. It's nothing in Kingston. It's nothing in Kingston. So again, for the people that do want to do anything around this town, it's for the kids. Because we got a lot of young, lost kids running the streets. I see it all the time. It's not enough Boys and Girls Club, YMCA, all that, because the kids don't want to go there. They don't want to go there. They rather fight.
That's crazy.
They rather fight. They fighting every day. They fighting in school. You know what I mean? So, of course, we looking to do more programs for the kids. You know, shit, the lunches in the schools is free. But just because it's free, these kids don't want to eat that shit.
Okay.
So, I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? But I know we do have some things coming up. Shout out to the Tay Fisher brand. Shout out to Point God. Because I see like those brands are getting these kids together.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Shout out Team Canny.
Team Canny 100%. You know, at the Y, my boy Shad, like, I see all that. I see all that. The kids do need sports.
Right.
Some of these kids, if they don't have sports, they're going to get jammed up.
Right.
Because they don't have that structure at home. I see it every day in school, from the middle school to the high school.
So let me I'm just trying to get it straight. I'm just going to try to get it from the horse's mouth. Pause. You brought this up, and you was mad mysterious for like half of it.
Had to.
Why?
I had to because
I'm going to ask you what you meant.
The way it came at me, I just, I had to.
And so it was the Tay Fisher, when Tay Fisher got brought in, and it was in a not respectful light. That's where you like you can't.
I think it's the same thing.
So wait, Jesse, because what's it called? My question is, so how do you feel about the Velas topic? Because that's where it rooted from.
All right. Because I heard so many different stories.
I just need you to be direct.
I heard so many different stories.
What you hear?
So. Was it said that he does the most?
No, how it came
Jesse,
out.
Catch him up.
So I heard too many stories.
The title was...
The fact that you heard too many stories is crazy.
The title was Hometown Hero. I think Joe Sims had said his name respectfully because...
he was giving him props for paving the way.
Raps, but then I think he put it in... So Jelani posed the question, like, would you consider him...
Shit, wait. We can just run the clip. We already ran one already, so we might as well.
And I guess I could get a little bit of the messiness from certain people, but I ultimately get the direction and what he was trying to say.
Wait.
It's always gonna be a debate.
Let me.
City for 20 years.
Oh.
It's always gonna be a debate.
He made it already, and he's from Kingston, and he did what I'm doing, you know. So
I'm not gonna lie, I hate you for saying that just because.
I mean, I'm just saying, it almost sounded like I'm like I'm the one paving the way, and I can't take the responsibility for that. You know what I'm saying?
That was disgusting. I'm not gonna lie to you.
How?
We was having a good conversation.
Like that just.
It's only because of the fact that. See, I don't even. Bells usually really don't get brought up on here. I think he got brought up. Well, last time I saw him in the Quasi, but like he really don't get brought up because, yes, he got on and made it whatever, but he don't do nothing for the community.
I mean, what is he supposed to do?
What do?
Because I felt this way at first too. What is he supposed to do?
Does Jay-Z do things for Brooklyn?
Jay-Z is a billionaire.
Does
Like,
Big Sean do things for Detroit?
Jay-Z is Big Sean is a millionaire.
Is Bell not a mill?
I don't know.
I know Party's a millionaire. Let's talk about it. If we're gonna talk about it,
because we can't compare Velas to not doing something for.
First of all, you have to be a millionaire to do something for your community.
No, but we can't compare the two because it's just like a different level of income. Clearly, obviously. So
you know who does something for the community? That's
not to say Velas might not, but
wait for it,
and then reach back at it. There's times for everything. You know what I mean?
I get what you're saying, and Vel might hit you up, dap you up, or whatever, support you, blah blah, because he moves like that. But you know who's not a millionaire that supports the city heavily and has supported the city for 20 years?
Wait for it.
Who?
The Rob Dassey, like there's guys.
I was gonna say Tay Fisher.
Oh, Tay Fisher.
Rob Dassey too. Rob Dassey definitely a millionaire.
There's a lot of people that do stuff for the community.
So the point is saying that comparing Vel to a millionaire because Vel's not a millionaire, he didn't support the city. That ain't it. That ain't the one.
All right, so look, this is what I like to do. I like to give people benefit of the doubt, and maybe he will.
That was
my goal was, I'm not gonna lie to you. I would have.
I feel like there was nothing wrong with
instead of my head back. That's like one of the reasons why I'm trying to do what I'm trying to do is to obviously take care of my children.
At the end of the day, you're doing the show.
My
You can't
biggest
just
thing
be
is
like, okay, Joe, next question.
I gotta hear Cell's take, because Cell gave the most mysterious answer. Now I want him to be direct.
Things I can give back. That's like my.
Because for low lifes and haters, you can't be mysterious. They were like, oh, see, I told you he was talking about Vel. Da da da. Whole time he was talking about Tay Fisher. I was like, shit, he was being mysterious. You were right.
So I just know. I just know as a nigga like me who come from this town, I know the calls I receive. I know the calls I receive when some niggas that feel away because they on celebrity status, when they feel away when they come to town, I know the texts and the calls I get. Pull up, make sure I'm good. You know what I mean? But that wasn't that bad. See, that's
what everyone saw.
Yeah, right. And then you got everybody just running with it, just throwing shit.
Running with it.
You know, and that's cool. You know, shout out to Sims. You know,
crucifying the boy. Shout out to Sims.
Yeah,
crucifying
man.
me though.
Again, you know, Tay does too much for the town, and he don't have to. You know, they're always gonna say, "Yo, Sal, come on, that's family." I don't know why they do that too. I don't know why listen. Tay don't even have to speak on shit. Okay. A lot of people won't even know Vel. Oof. Tay's everywhere.
I'm so glad you said that.
You know what I'm saying?
Not coming from me. Go ahead.
Yeah, we know what he does. We know he the dude. He's the machine behind a lot of these celebrities that really don't want to give him his clout unless we open up that CD and see his name. Back, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of niggas ain't gonna do that research. We know. And salute to him. Big salute to shout out. You know what I mean? We know.
But hometown hero.
Hometown hero is crazy because that could go to a lot of people, not just Tay. It could go to a lot of people. Of course. But what do you consider a hometown hero?
Right.
What do you consider that? 20 years plus? Your name, your stamp on a lot of gyms?
I think some of them were saying that you a hero because you just make it. And so you give
Make what?
You give people something to like follow. I didn't really
listen. I'm gonna
agree with that because
I'm gonna bring it together like you say, Jesse. We're bringing it together.
Because they was like let's say you was a security or let's say you was a security. Boom, you made it to the NBA security. You a hometown hero just because.
Because I leveled up? Because my check is different?
Yeah. Or is said hometown hero because now you came back and you grabbed that one group of kids that probably ain't good in basketball, but they love basketball, and you showing them like, yo, bro, on this side you could do this, and then you might start a class. Now you got kids that are going through the ring to get referees. You sending them to other people. That's a hometown hero to me. But I always equate that to kids.
Yeah.
I never, like, there's other ways to do that, and you can get back and money and stuff. But I always equate that, like, when you're like a celebrity or of celebrity status, or you go somewhere that a lot of people can't go, I want to see what you're doing for the youth after that. Like, and again, you don't have to, but I think that that's the way you become a home. You become a hometown hero because you, like, even Jerry Drake come back here?
Drake done some shit. Yeah,
he does some stuff and did something. Like, hometown hero is coming back and just
All right, so
pouring a little
here's
bit
the question.
into
I was like, where the hell is it? The question is, should Vel receive flowers and praise from his hometown, even though Vel does nothing for his hometown community? That was the question.
Yeah. I mean, Vel he's gonna get his flowers. You know, he's gonna get his flowers for his accomplishments.
Right.
And all that. But not everybody's gonna get the same flowers. Everybody's gonna pass judgment on, because again, fans, everybody got different fans.
Right.
You know, but the kids in the community
Right.
are the real machines.
Yeah.
Right.
The kids are the machines because they're gonna grow up. Are they playing Vela's music?
And they can't go off of a story. They need
Are
to
they
see
playing
the
Vela's
physical
music?
form at some point.
That's
You
what
know what I
that's
mean?
what the question. That's what the question. The root of the question is, like, because that's the preface of it is hometown hero
I think he'll
or
be
clown
a
or whatever.
hometown hero when it's all said and done. I do. I just don't agree with people taking it as far as
Because that's what the question was
True.
gearing towards, to receive the flowers of a hometown hero. Because again, he should receive flowers for the compliments. I get that. But as far as a hometown hero, you don't. That's why I was talking with Sims.
Yeah.
Like, you don't do anything for your city. You don't do anything for your hometown. You don't even shout it out, like you used to, blah, blah, whatever. But it's like, and then some people in the comments was like, yeah, he was nervous or shit, afraid to say where he was from on this interview, And it's just like, big ups to you for your accomplishments and whatnot. But what are you? I can't. If Sims is here saying that he paved the way for me, blah blah, and he does nothing for his community, I can't in good conscience be like, yeah, he's the GOAT, Like nah, because really and truly, as far as basketball goes, Tay did that for people, not even just basketball, because he doesn't. It's like, you could look at it as just basketball, but you could look at it also as giving back to your community. Like, whatever you do, you can apply what he's done for 20 years to whatever you do.
Listen, who from the town got a documentary?
Oh shit.
Like, come on. He's got a whole documentary.
So I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Sal.
My voice was in it?
I'm gonna be honest with you. So I didn't tell you this to Sims. I'm gonna post this. This is gonna be a clip on Facebook. I just want you to know if your phone gets blown up,
that's fine.
All right,
I always gonna keep it 100. You know, I was a part of that documentary, as I should.
Okay.
I come from that. I'm the big cuz.
Okay.
Niggas got a documentary.
Okay.
Out of town. Who's got that? There's been a lot of successful people coming from this exit. A lot of people won't really rep it like that, though. You know what I'm saying? And he continues to come back. We all got family in the town, right? He continues to come back.
Now, Jesse. Let me ask Jesse about this. Now, Sel. I'm asking this question to Jesse about Sel. Is Sel, for everything that Sel has said in the last 20 minutes, is Sel a hater for saying what he said?
No.
When I brought the clip that y'all just said, I was a hater, I was corny, I was this, I was that. So I want you to be prepared if you get. I'm just saying.
There's no hate. This is straight facts, and you know, a lot of people, they didn't see any of this. You know what I mean? Most people gonna have an opinion based off being a fan. You know what I mean? Velas might get a lot of love from people that don't even know him.
Don't even know him.
Don't even know none of them songs. You know what I mean? You might give Dre Black credit because Dre Black was pumping his music. You know what I'm saying? That was one of my shit, Flip Mode.
Right.
Like, what?
Right.
You know what I mean? So, again, if you don't know him, you can't really have an opinion on some shit. And Tay's been getting the most hate.
Really?
Tay's, what?
See, I wouldn't know
Tay
that.
gets behind the scenes, Tay get a lot of hate. Because it's never enough.
It's almost like
it's never enough.
Find something to pick
I promise you, I've never heard of that.
Really? Yeah.
You kidding me?
Find something, and yeah, he's good, but, or yeah, he did, but, come on. No, what they do is they look at a number, and then they count heads, and they be like, oh my God, he's going crazy, not knowing that, especially here, more than half of those kids don't pay.
Listen, right.
If you come
I'm
and
about to write people on the podcast.
Right.
What's going on?
But it's not even that. Like, come on, Tay ain't no millionaire. He got family. You know what I mean? Niggas got real bills. He ain't no millionaire. He got to work. He still got to work. You know what I mean? So, like,
turned his name into
a business.
Yeah. His name.
Like, he came back when our grandmother died. And he did his time and all that with the Globetrotters. He could have went overseas.
Right.
He could have been jelly rolling with Scoop. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He chose the Harlem Globetrotters.
Right.
Hometown hero. You knew what he did at Siena? Hometown hero. You see what he did at Siena? That's hero shit. Niggas had to cut his braids to play ball.
That's crazy.
They got different coaches in every level. Like, hometown hero. You see what he did with the Tigers. You know what I mean? Keith was next to him. Jesse was next to him. Them niggas all play together. Them niggas was after me. Nigga, I was the hero. Fuck is you talking about? Them niggas came to watch me.
Okay, talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, them niggas came to watch me. Nigga, the niggas broke my record. Their names is on the thing. But nigga, I was that.
Right.
Nigga, I was that.
Before them type shit.
So shit, yeah, I got mad when all those records got shattered and all that.
Right.
But in game,
But you watched it.
nigga, what? Yeah, I was there.
Right.
I was coming from college, coming back. I was getting on Jesse's ass. Yo, man, Jesse with that little voice. Like, yeah, right, nigga. I'll fuck these niggas up. Tell her, yo, Jesse, man, yo, shoot the ball, Jesse. Why I gotta shoot the ball when I can pass it to him?
Right. Okay.
You know what I mean? So I mean, it's just, we can always debate on generations and eras and all that, but come on, some people really got to get flowers where it needs to be.
It's not a question with me no more with Tay. Like,
I didn't think it was a question. I thought it was just obvious.
I didn't even know like the inside stuff. So even without the inside stuff, what you just see on the forefront, it just should be like. I don't even feel like it should be praised. It should
be known,
but I more feel like people should just know.
Yeah,
like, you just know and know it's genuine too. It's not like, oh, it's a money grab. It's a this. It's like,
he don't need it.
Like,
he don't need it though.
Go somewhere.
He don't
talk for that same money. Just talk to a group of people. Like his namesake is his moneymaker. So it's not the camps and stuff. Is stuff that he's still on the phone to this day. Will act like he's not doing enough. What could I do? What else could I do? How could I? What can I?
Hometown hero. He's in every school.
Yes.
In Albany, down here. Freaking when he was on the Globetrotters, he wasn't in this region. They put his name in Albany. They made him come here. They made him come here. Because if the Globetrotters was coming and they knew Tay was a part of the Globetrotters, he had to be on the team. That's who they showing up for.
Absolutely right. He'd be on the West Coast.
Fuck
team.
you mean?
They'd be coming at Albany, and he would have to switch with somebody because Albany was the biggest money grab for the Globetrotters because of Tay.
Siena.
People, that was the biggest arena that wasn't the NBA arena that they went to. So many people was coming to see him.
Different.
That it was just
different.
And half of those people that was coming to see him, he was getting in for free.
About 300-400 people coming from here. The whole club was going in for years. For free. Yeah. Just to be a part of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Jesse's there all the time. I was up there. I got my time on the floor. Right. I wasn't gonna get that magic pass him and all that if I didn't know him. If we wasn't family or nothing like that.
Right.
He gave me opportunities. He gave like everybody from Kingston. They wrap around that rope. Everybody came down there.
That's crazy.
Come on, man.
That's even a question then.
It should not be a question.
So even if
hero.
He's making the kids pay. His parents pay for them to go to the camp, but he's employing kids that are in college and they get to do this because this is their little break. So isn't that still looking out? Because now the kids that are working it are getting paid.
Right. Jesse, yo, how many people went to the league that came through our program. The Tay Fisher fundamentals and all that. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
It's pros that came from Tay's brand.
Right. That's crazy.
Like, come on. Like hero shit.
Yo, but yo, I'm just glad y'all showed up and was able to like articulate it this way, because that's all I was trying to say.
Yeah, but you know what? Then just disclose it with like, this isn't a shot at Velas. It's just
No, it wasn't. It was never. No one said, yo, this is a shot.
Shot at Vel, man. This is nothing. You know what I mean? Shot at Vel. He's a music artist.
But what we're describing right now is a hometown hero. That's all I was saying. The same way y'all giving it up about Tay, the same thing can be given up about Rob Dassey.
100%.
100%.
100%.
That's all I was saying.
And we've come from that. We come from the Rob Dassey era.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? He changed it all. Dassey should have a statue by the Midtown Center.
Exactly. That's all I was saying. So it's like, and niggas was saying like, oh, he don't got to do this, he want to do that, da da da. And like, yes, you don't have to give back to your community, but then you're not a hometown hero.
No, yeah, exactly.
That's all I was saying.
Meek Mill, he's a hometown hero to Philly for all the things that he's been doing in Philly. But again, you have to give back to your community.
Yo,
you have to give back.
I don't understand why it was a different language. I appreciate y'all coming through and cause Cell was waiting. Cell was plotting on this cause I didn't know Cell was bringing
that's what I said. I was talking to Fruit outside. I'm like,
that's hilarious.
You know what I mean? But again, it's all love. And we from this town. You know what I mean? Blood, sweat, and tears from this town. I've seen a lot come and go. And I'm still a part of this town. For anything positive that happens in this town, I'm going to be a part of it.
I just feel like people shouldn't separate. Same thing I feel with Jay. Like, just don't separate it. He gets the time, give him a chance. Because if something positive happens good around here in the regards to Velas, I'm almost positive we'll be there.
100%.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like, oh, it's him, so we're not gonna. No, it's not nobody. It's just you answered a specific question and you was being honest with your opinion.
Let me say this because I got mad calls, talked to different people, messages, da da da. I said this to Dio. Shout out Dio, because he called me. Was one of the few people that like felt the way but talked to me about it. I said, what did I say? Damn, now I'm fucking up. So many people, as y'all know, like I've seen it, and I'm only 28, but y'all see, and y'all obviously have seen it longer than I have. So many people from Kingston talk shit about Kingston, and then will go out their way to say, "Oh, so and so don't gotta do this, so and so gotta do this. I don't gotta do this." So if everyone talks shit about Kingston, and then you become successful and don't do anything to how does it get better? How does it change? It never does.
I used to halfway be one of those people. That's why I understand what you're saying. Like when
it's easy to. I could do the same thing.
When I left, it was kind of like, oh, it's so whack there. There's oh my God, it's so much.
It's easy to talk shit.
And stuff, and it's like it's all true, but it's like now what? Like either never go back there, or that's a place that you love and you have memories.
That's your home at the end of the day.
Do something about it.
Somebody said
whatever you could do. You know, because everything doesn't have to be money. It's not even. Sometimes coming back and just giving people a spotlight. Sometimes tagging people in your Instagram.
Showing love. Like it doesn't have to be monetary.
It doesn't have to be about
That's the
money.
problem. We don't give enough love. We don't give enough love. We pick and choose.
And we judge.
We
so
pick
we
and
don't
choose.
Give
Yeah.
enough love.
Yeah.
We judge. We could be harsh on judgment. Like hometown hero, but
when Velas does do his thing for the town or whatever, because ain't no pressure. He ain't got to. Be you. Be you. Because there's other people speaking for him anyway. You know what I mean? It ain't never going to be enough. It ain't never going to be enough.
Oh, you're right.
And once somebody do something, yeah, man. Like, come on.
No, he's right. He's right.
Yo,
he's right.
Well, I'm going on wax saying Tay Fisher obviously is invited to the podcast. That goes without saying. And I'm going on wax saying Bell is invited to the podcast because they were saying, why don't you have this conversation with Bell? Da da da. There ain't no way in hell you wasn't even involved and you got mad calls. Da 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 da. There ain't no way in hell Bell didn't see the clip, but he hit me. His man's hit me. Shout out Shxts. So it's like if you want to have this conversation, we can have this conversation here. Type shit.
Fact.
If not,
shout out Shxts. Shout out Shxts.
People just gotta stop making it negativity. Like why every time we gotta have a conversation, because our things don't, like our decision, whatever we think don't align, that means it's negative. Like facts is facts first and foremost, and then with facts, like that doesn't, when it's facts, it can't be negative or positive. It can be, but it's literally just facts.
Right. If it's
Lonnie.
facts, it's facts.
Lonnie, how many people's on Mount Rushmore?
4.
It ain't one nigga. It ain't one nigga. So come on. It's not a,
Sell. You
know
an
what I mean? Like,
unpredictable
come on,
guy.
man.
I did not
Come
know
on,
you was going to go
man.
that way. What?
Yo, it ain't one nigga.
What does that mean? What do you mean by that?
Listen, people got top 5s, right?
Uh-huh.
People got top 5s.
Uh-huh.
I mean, all I was hearing is Velas Tay. These is 2 different niggas. One nigga rap, make music. One nigga play ball,
Right.
play professionally.
Right.
It's 2 different accolades. Like this, they got their own money, but their money ain't got to be somebody else's money.
Right. That's what, it was never about money. That's the thing. Giving back to your community does not have to be about money.
That's why I keep saying it doesn't gotta be. To me, it just has to be consistent.
And the weird,
Honestly.
I don't know.
'Cause I only look at it from
Other niggas made it
Like,
mad
I gotta be
weird
consistent.
when Tay got involved because they were saying because he's making money, that's not giving back. That's the weirdest take I heard out of that.
Some niggas got to stay out of people's pockets. You know what I mean? Make your own money.
Especially if you don't know what's really going on.
Make your own money. And too many niggas ask for handouts. We grown.
But we've watched that camp start from making no money. Like we
Making
started
nothing.
making no money.
You just volunteering. You just
He wasn't
volunteering.
making no money. I mean, nobody was really making no money. We was paying for the spots.
Your brother was
Right.
what? Like, come on, man. Like, and Jeff, we miss you.
We grinded through.
We miss you. R.I.P. 100%. Because he did everything. He was everywhere. No matter what he was doing, he would stop for Tay.
Yeah, that's a fact. Always,
You know what I mean?
always wasn't a Tay for
And-
some
Always
merch.
get
Yo,
mad at him.
used
Like,
to
bro,
play
you work
ball.
You worked last night?
Come on, we got it right here.
Why you drive
That's
all the way
crazy.
to Detroit?
That's
That might have been
crazy.
the same week he did that on. I'm like, bro, you worked last
No
night?
sleep.
And he said, yeah. And we like, wait, so you did an overnight and then you just drove straight to Troy? Yeah. Bro, don't do that again.
Tay would tell me that he was pissed off. Like,
Bro, don't
not
do that again.
pissed, but like tell him
We
like,
used to always, bro,
Right.
don't do that again.
Yeah.
And that's Young Monty, too.
Wow.
Monty.
Wow. Classic shit.
I don't know why
Classic
Troy, me
shit.
and Jeff always used to end up wearing the same thing on accident. That's why we always used to take those pictures.
Wow.
It was one of us on a like we wasn't.
I thought it was from that year type
No,
shit.
well, we all had the same shirt, but we have these green Sienna shorts Monty got from going to the camps. Me and Jeff worked the camp. So we all had the same thing on. That's why Tay would always catch. But we didn't talk about it.
Niggas wouldn't have those shorts. Niggas wouldn't have those shorts if Buddy didn't go to the college.
Right.
We're not buying shorts like that.
Bro, we gonna think about it. I don't know if you ever worked the camp, but
Yeah, I worked a couple up there.
Me, Jeff, Mel, there was so many people I could name off there.
Yeah, I remember Mel was
I
doing
think
those camps.
That would just work Sienna camp for a week because Tay would get if the coaches needed help. He'd be like, yo, y'all.
Get the gym. Yo, and you would think a hometown hero, get this nigga the gym free. He got to pay when he come to Kingston. He got to pay for these damn gyms.
That's crazy.
Like, come
I did
on,
not
man.
know that. See,
Yeah,
if
nigga.
I didn't know that. I definitely didn't know
Pay
that.
for these gyms, man. Pay for these gyms, man.
It ain't no thank you for everything you did for the city. Here's a discount. It's top.
Right, and he's getting gyms at every school. Ulster College, Bailey, Miller, high school.
Paying for them all?
Paying for them all.
Nah, that's crazy.
Paying for them all.
That's crazy. That's really crazy.
Come on, and paying the staff.
For 20 years. Oh my God.
And paying the staff.
I thought the staff was volunteer.
Nah, he didn't want it to be like that.
Yeah.
Because everybody's putting in blood, sweat, and tears.
Right. No, that's a fact.
Running
They go
around
hard.
with kids
They go
all
hard.
day, and he didn't want nobody being lazy. And there was a lot of people that wasn't able to make and play their part as a counselor would feel away. But all he wanted was you to be 100%.
Listen.
Don't come to the camp and say you tired, you couldn't make it because you had to work.
Right.
He wants you to be there, not one day.
On top of all
you know what I
these.
mean? So come on.
Everything he did and all of this, it just showed me like
The fact that it's a question is crazy.
Is key. That's it.
I'm just here to clear it up.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I wanna bring y'all with someone who has the opposite opinion.
I'm here. I'm here.
Shit, because that
I'm here.
was eye opening.
I'm here.
To me, consistency is key. You want to be considered something, you got to be consistent.
No one's
And
more
you
consistent than
shouldn't-
him.
And you shouldn't be the one saying it. Let
Yo,
people talk
that's another thing. I'm glad you said that.
How we talking, let people talk.
I'm glad you said that.
way.
They was saying that I was putting Hometown Hero on Vel. Whole time, Tay's not out here saying he's the hometown hero.
Don't have
you
to.
don't have to. When you the hometown hero, you don't have. Rob Daxey not saying he's the hometown hero. He the fucking hometown hero.
He know what he's done.
Yeah.
He
Now,
raised
all
us.
due respect, though, Velas's pops was a hometown hero. He would have to be considered in the same.
I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know that. That's before. That's early.
So for me to be honest, technically, Velas could be like, F that city. My dad, like he did enough for that city. I'm good. But that would just make him not a hometown hero.
Right.
That's
Either
all.
way, it
I'm not
boils down the
saying
same.
it just was.
Whether
But
your
his
fam is
pops
that.
was a big
But
guy,
again,
yes, his dad was
I'm pretty sure Jesse Velas ain't saying this.
Childs,
He not even saying this, and this sucks when someone else want to speak on a man. You know what I mean? Velas ain't gonna say this. You know what I mean? He's done what he needed to do. We ain't paying him. We not putting money in his pocket. You know, he had to go elsewhere to get his bread and get his brand. You know what I mean?
Yo, this was perfect. The only thing, so it's okay because we got there. The only thing is that you was mysterious as shit when you introduced
you
that.
don't know sell.
Nah,
you gotta know sell to know
Yeah.
his lingo, because then you'll know exactly.
I'm coming with the
where
subs.
you-
No, I get it.
I'm coming with the subs.
I get it. I can
Niggas
get it.
know.
You can get it.
I'm coming
but
with the subs.
They not gonna get it because I was here and I didn't almost get it. So we
Levels.
broke down. You gotta break down with
Levels. Levels. You know what I mean?
Who's
Levels.
more like? Because you said this off the air. Who's more like Flip, me or Sal?
Like Queen's Foot?
Yeah.
Probably Sal.
Because when you said that about me, I was like, how the hell am I like him?
I think you're only like him calculated wise. Like sometimes
He's
the
calculated?
way sometimes the way you will answer a question or form a question, you're ready to know that you're about to ask the question, and whichever way it gets answered, you got pushed back to make it keep going. He's good at that.
Gotcha. Okay.
He's
So
more,
regardless.
Lonnie, you more like Sway. I'm just saying. You're more like Sway because you
Are you dead ass?
you anticipate some answers.
Right. Please just
You
say no.
anticipate some answers, and you're like, hopefully that person to get to where I'm trying to get to.
I think that he got
Sway,
I think
you
he got
watch
away.
Sway like that?
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I do.
I think he
Okay.
got away to
I
do
do.
that
Okay.
either way.
I do. Not saying you ain't got the answers.
I'm not mad at that because
I feel
I'm not
like
because
you got
Sway is
away
the
with it.
host. So
He's got history too. He knows his
he's
shit.
a legend too.
Yeah, he knows
I
his
say
shit.
flip
I
is
just don't know the
reason
lore.
I
That's
say
crazy.
Flip is because I feel like you have a response for either side. Like nothing will take you for a surprise. You know which way you're gonna go next, regardless of the comeback.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
I just don't know that side of Flip like that.
Drake, you know what you're about to say.
Right,
If
right.
I say Tory, you also know what you're about to go.
Right.
Like you're good at that.
Well, that is a classic. Yo, we've been at it for at least 2 hours. I did not expect that bonus topic to come out of nowhere. Trust and believe I'm posting that because niggas be testing my gangster. So I'm gonna post it, and if I gotta do 1v20, you're gonna be tagging it. So it is what it is. Up in this stuff. Yo,
At least, well, let me say this though. At least if it gets posted, people come with context. Like, don't just be mad at somebody for something. Like, have a reasoning behind it.
That's
Like,
always
let
good.
it make it make sense.
That's
Be
always
like,
good.
you did this and this isn't right because of it. Like, break it down, because then, like, even nothing should be looked at as like a big beef. Like, let's get to the bottom of it. Let's try to understand both sides, even if you gotta agree to disagree.
yeah, and
Even if the end result is I hear you, I see what you're saying, but I don't agree, that's okay. You gotta start
and Jesse
understanding
got to
that.
get his Facebook unhacked so he could be
Yeah,
tagged
no, I
on
gotta get
officially.
that fixed, man.
Do y'all think because of the controversy, because Tay's obviously not a controversial nigga, so
No.
do y'all think y'all ruined the chances of him coming on the pod?
Tay?
Yeah.
I think if you ever got Tay on the pod, you wouldn't be. It would have to be a.
Oh
different
nah,
type
it'll
of
be
scenario.
PC as hell.
Yeah,
Well, I'm saying for y'all, if he like, I just don't know. I don't know if he tapped in or whatnot. But I'm saying, do y'all think with y'all views and y'all giving it up, would he come on the pod after that?
I don't think he would need to for this reason. So if it was for this reason, probably not. But I feel like you could get him. I think it would just be more like a live setting. Like, I don't think it would be a sit down right here. It might be like you got a camp or a clinic. I'm gonna come to you. I'm gonna interview you live. While
Which
the
would be
camp is
dope.
going on.
Which would be dope.
Like,
At him.
If you could get him, like, Tay is creative too. Like a lot more than people probably would even understand. Like, he's not just a basketball guy. Like he's very creative. He's very critical on like his pictures and his video and things that in the beginning we would make fun of, but now like
Makes sense.
the consistency of it and seeing it, it all makes sense. I think you could get him in a setting. I just don't think it would be like a sit down.
Tune into the documentary.
Type of setting where you back them into a corner to have to answer certain type of things. I don't think.
No, I wouldn't. Yo, I definitely, and I like curate the podcast to be like for whoever I'm talking to. So I wouldn't corner him into nothing because I know that he gotta be a public figure, PC.
It will borderline have to be strictly
like PG
positive,
type shit.
It would have to
I
be
already know.
strictly positive.
Yeah,
and I think that it would be good for you too, but I think that like I said, I think it would have to be more like a you going into his world type of setting.
Oh yeah, I already figured all that. I was asking based off the controversy because I know he's not with the controversy shit. Would that deter him type shit? But
no, because he
for everybody to know, Tay don't really care about none of
at
that
all.
either.
He really don't.
That's why we speak so deeply about it because he really don't care.
His name is his name.
He does what he does. Yeah, he don't like it. Nobody can hit him up and be like, they said this, and he's like, oh my God, that's messed up. And he don't care.
Right. Well, shout out to y'all because no one was gonna give it up how y'all gave it up at all.
Yeah.
Y'all filled me in on a few things I didn't know.
You got the right ones. I mean, for you to get genuine facts, you got to get it from the source. You got to get it from the people that's played a part. You know what I mean? Like, come on.
All angles of the situation.
Like Shocky, he's the only one that can speak on Velas. Ain't nobody next to Velas like him. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
I'm gonna leave it at that because I don't want to get any more messy than we have. I'm just
She'll get messy.
So I'm telling you, I'm posting this. So
I'm here.
Don't be.
I'm here, nigga. I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all coming.
You know that.
Through.
Love.
I want y'all to come through again if y'all can. If y'all about it.
Only if you want facts. I'm here.
We need somebody that's gonna debate.
Yeah.
Wait, you said Darius. Yeah, get Darius. I need to be on with Darius if you feel.